Hello. Hold on, everything's happening. Let's put this one on. I like how the Victoria's Secret sit in your ass. I think that's what he was just about to say. Okay, let me say thank you. Ulfgar gave out 5 gifted subs before I was live. Ulfgar, thank you very much. Look, Ulti followed. They're the one that says crazy stuff. Hello, welcome. Kamikaze, thank you for the 83 months. Mighty Pleb. Oh, the guy that tricks me with my dyslexia. Thank you so much. It's been fun to play World of Warcraft with you. And you saved me a couple of times. I think. Tileron, thank you for the 77 months. Phoenix, hello. Thank you so much for subscribing for the first time. Split, thank you for the tier 2 and the 83 months. Lauren, happy belated birthday again, and thank you for the 74 months. And Megatron, thank you for the 46 months.
What the hell did the Victoria's...
That's the song. The song said that.
Oh.
The song said that. Go eat your damn chili.
I eat.
This guy.
Good luck, enjoy. Good. Careful if you
Thank you. Ravs, thank you for the raid. You guys aren't following Ravs. You have to, or I'll get mad. I'm playing House Flipper 2 with Yusong. So that's what's going to be happening. Also, the raffle ends today. So if you want to get in on that, you can !enter, or you can also gift subs and stuff. And I'll show you. This is the prize. Could be one. It's a custom painting. I painted it. This is the prize for this month, and I may have a prize for next month, which is crazy. This one's not finished yet, but as you can see, it's a bit larger. And I just really have to do the outlines on it. Here's some detail stuff. So this one is larger. You can see next to me how large it is. And it's basically the full art of the card. So that's what I've been doing. And look, I like this little, you see the water in the background? And I did copy a card. So this is not 10 centimeters long. I don't know how much. Torb, are you making fun of me? Son of a bitch. But yeah, this will be for next month, I think. Maybe. But I might do a few of them. So then there will be like a few, and we'll have a few winners or something. Take you 4 kajillion years. I lock in. I get it done. Super fun. It's acrylic on canvas, and I will ship it to you. This guy paints. I be trying my damn best to do it, you know? Hello, Kappa. Okay, I'll be joining a Discord call with my good friend Yusong, so I might not be reading chat as much, and I might not react to subs until the end of the stream, but yeah. Like my Godzilla poster? Thank you. I think it is kind of like I don't know, I bought it from this store that I'm pretty sure just sells stuff from like AliExpress and Shein, but I don't know. Hello, Lex. Nest painting. I'd love to paint from my nest. Oh, okay. Yusong sent me an invite code. Which guy am I? Play. Join. Lobby code. Join. Acting up. You're right. Will I be unhinged? I don't know. If you ever take commission painting work, let me know. What would you be looking for? What do you think you would be looking for? What is it?
Have you seen what it looks like on mobile when
No. That is so funny.
How good's that?
What if I sit like this? Can you screenshot it?
You do look like you got the longest torso ever.
I do have a long torso. Jem says that on mobile when you're looking at the stream, like since my background is like my animated me, that it's funny or something. That's crazy. Okay, I will join this voice call, I think. Hello?
OST. Oh!
Yeah, that's
Hello?
right. I don't even let it ring once. That's the type of bitch I am.
Yo, Boa, you were showing off a really cool painting just now. What's the story behind that?
Thank you. So I'm painting those and I'm giving them away in a raffle. And there's also, you get like, so you can enter if you're just a follower or a subscriber and you get more tickets if you're a sub. And then if you gift subs, you can get more tickets too. But there's like, I finished one that says Sylveon and an Eevee that I'm giving away and that ends today. So I'll draw a winner later when I figure that out.
Yeah.
And then the other big one I think will be for next month, but I might do a few because I whip them out real quick.
Yeah. You're whipping them out like
Yes.
No, I'm sorry. I can't. No, I can't. I really. It needs to be at least 30 minutes of normalcy before it degenerates into just pure verbal nonsense. We can do 30 minutes of normal. You're whipping them out as much as Willow Smith's hair.
Yes.
If paintings were the idea of going back and forth. That's genuinely what I was gonna say, and I was trying to stop myself.
I like that one. You can also whip the Nene. You can whip the what is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you something crazy. So in America, of course, we have whipped cream, right? Normal. Sounds normal.
You're saying we. Do you consider yourself an American?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Because I was born there. You know that, right?
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, I was born in Florida.
Oh my
Born
goodness.
and raised in Florida, and I just moved away from there about like 3 years ago to here.
Congrats. Oh man. Anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
in America,
that's fine.
We have Cool Whip.
Yeah, which also, oh my god, let me divert for a moment. If you mix Cool Whip with like pumpkin pie filling or like just canned pumpkin, so fucking good. Actually ridiculously good and low calorie and good for your gut because pumpkin is good for your gut.
Is it low calorie? Cool Whip and pumpkin
well,
strategy?
if you get the I think if you get the like non-fat or like sugar-free Cool Whip and then you just mix it with like canned pumpkin, there's some kind of recipe that I saw for it, which is not a recipe because it's just basically mixed 2 cans of stuff together. But I was eating it crazy when I made it. And I was like, it's just air basically and plant from ground, so I'm probably fine.
Sure.
But the crazy thing is, so here in the UK they call whipped cream squirty cream, and that's really, I think, messed up and should be illegal.
Buy me dinner first. Holy moly.
Isn't it crazy? Squirty cream.
People can use that in polite conversation?
Yes, and they do. That's bad.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I know.
Well, maybe we'll find some squirty cream in the kitchens that we're renovating today.
Or in the walls.
Or in the walls. Because we're playing House Flipper 2. Well, I've never touched this game. I installed it like an hour ago. Have you played this?
I have. I've played a little bit of it. I think I know what I'm doing. I think I know. I think I know.
Then I might need the hard carry because it's been a long time since I've flipped houses.
I sent you the stream together thing, but I won't merge our chats just in case. We can keep them separated.
Oh yes, because I was saying I need my little refuge for when I make the worst joke that anyone's ever heard, and then I think people in the community might be a little shy to say, "You sung It's Okay" if there's others present. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you in the same room as me?
I'm not sure. I hear a alarm clock, but I'm mostly trying to
Oh shit! I
knock
stole the
on
door.
your stream.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's see.
Okay, I believe
Accept.
I've successfully knocked.
You
Okay.
have, and I'm
Okay.
gonna mute you, I guess.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna turn off your
Meet
camera, I guess, even though it wasn't on in the
POV.
first place.
Your Yusung on Hinge.
No.
It's so bad. Okay, are you getting a call?
Hello there.
Yeah.
Look who's decided to message me after
Okay.
all these years. So
Oh, I don't
you're
like being
interested in
guilt tripped
house
by this
flipping,
Tom
and
character.
You came back to good old Pinnacove to find a job like that.
Oh my god! I just saw you move across the end of the hallway
Oh.
like a fucking Slender Man.
Oh
I
my
must
goodness.
admit you missed
We're in
your
the
old
same.
friend,
We're roommates. Look at
but I
this.
totally
We are.
get why
Who's
you wanted to
responsible
come
for
back.
all of
You
this,
could
though?
say that time has stopped in
Oh
our
no,
lovely
it's
little
looking
town.
like a damn
Though a
disaster.
few things have changed since
Are
you
you a
left,
top bunk
like the
person or are you a
old
bottom
driftwood
bunk
house you
person?
asked about.
Is this
The town council put turning it into a
is
community
this a euphemism or is it like a not that?
It's not a. I think it's not a euphemism in the sense that it's not a euphemism. Genuinely, it's more like just like a roommate hypothetical.
Mm. I think top bunk because I think it's like sort of one of those things with meerkats where since I'm small, I've got to be up at the top so that I can alert for danger, you know.
Sure. I think in that respect, I'm a bottom bunk in the sense that I'm too scared to fall off, and
Yeah.
it was a euphemism, and I'm a bottom.
I see. See, because then I guess we both are sleeping on the bottom bunk. But
Oh,
I'll
no.
take
Oh,
the
no.
alert for danger route. It's just this
Okay.
once though.
I am just picking dialogue options without a care in the world.
Yeah, that's fine. I got you this.
Okay.
This is-
You're holding air.
I got you
Oh. You where did you find this dog that looks really sad?
that. And I also got you this.
Wow. Wow. Wait, where are you finding these like small
I'm stealing
like,
them off the
pebbles?
walls.
Okay.
Me when I... Oh wait, no, we got 30 minutes still.
Oh my god. No, please.
Someone start
please,
the
please,
30-minute me when timer.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Oh.
Why are you so stealth-like?
Okay, wait.
Oh, there you are.
I got you this.
Yeah.
I got you this.
Send Tom documents. That's ominous.
Yeah.
Here's for you. If I lived in South America.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that we've accomplished this,
Yeah.
do you know how to like proceed with the game, or is this the first house that we're flipping?
No, this is we live here. This is our house. So it
We
means
live here.
it's probably pretty obvious that we should be hired for a job, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Can I ask?
Yeah.
Do you like what chores do you like doing?
Oh, none.
You don't get like a. I get like a sick level of enjoyment from vacuuming, and sometimes laundry.
I don't mind vacuuming, but I've got two sons, my two cats, and one of them has a lot of hair. He's got long hair, and his hair is just always stuck in the carpet. So I have to vacuum way more often. I don't
tough.
mind laundry. I don't like doing the dishes.
Yeah.
I think my chore is providing physical entertainment in exchange for someone else doing the chores.
A gesture, if you will.
Such as bocce ball or croquet. You know.
Yeah.
Those sorts of things.
Yeah. How do we proceed in this game?
Guy. So I think since I think you're the captain, you go on here. And I think it will have like there should be like a map and you choose the place you want us to go.
Yes. There is a map, and it would be humiliating if I didn't know how to navigate this
Or there
UI.
should be
Okay, I found it.
emails and stuff, right? Where it's like,
Yeah.
come clean my house because my wife left me. Like, actually, that's kind of what it is.
I mean, I think there's something wrong with this game because it said that I'm the Secretary of State, but I'm using emails off of a private email server. Did you see that message?
I didn't see it, no. But I'm
They're saying
busy,
but his emails, you know?
I'm busy loving my son who does cocaine and is really hot. So I think that's why why I missed it.
You know, a lot of people have described this stream collab as very like
It's
Hillary Biden, you know?
See, I was thinking that or Obama Biden.
Yeah.
Because we're hip with it, you know? Yeah, what's it want us to do?
I have a pretty decent jump shot, you know?
Oh, you know what?
how
You
are
know,
you-
let me tell you my joke, okay?
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is a great way to set up telling someone a joke.
Yeah.
So one of the, you know how everybody does, like, they say like crazy stuff when they have like cats or pets, right? And you'll end up saying
Sure.
like ridiculous things, like you call them weird little names and stuff. So one
Yeah,
of my
absolutely.
favorite things to say to my cats is if they're like, if I'm playing with them and they start like biting me, I say, oh no, he Joe Biden, cause he Biden, cause they're biting me. So I say he Joe
Sure.
Biden, and that to me
Sure.
is so funny.
Yeah. Hang on.
So if anyone else wants to use that, feel free.
Can like
Yeah.
I
Yes?
when my pets that I don't have at all,
Yeah.
when they are oh no,
Yeah.
when they're
Yes.
okay, I have two. I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
two.
yeah.
When they're selecting fabric, oh no, oh no, I call them Ruza Felt. This is awful. This is genuinely maybe the last stream I'm ever going to do in my entire life. When they're selecting fabric, I will say, oh, you're Ruza Felt right now.
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
when they start making really generationally defining electronic music, I say, oh, you're being Taft. You're being Taft Punk.
Oh, yes. I like both of those. Taft. Yes. No, those are good. I don't know who the Rusa felt one was. But I still liked it.
No, I appreciate it.
See,
I just had a
this is why you wanted the chat separate, right? My chat
Yeah,
thought it
I
was
just-
funny. I'm looking at it. Everyone's saying
really
+4, which I think is higher than
Oh.
2. They loved it.
No,
Guys,
I really appreciate
say
that. How do you?
+4s. So if your son comes to look, there's +4s. Yes. Okay. Good. Yep. So many +4s here.
How are you scrubbing? I don't know.
Oh,
how
if
to,
you
like,
hold down
scrub
right
at all.
click, you get your tool wheel.
Okay.
And then if you hold tab, you can, well, if you press tab, you can see all of this stuff. So they want us to
Okay.
sell a bunch of stuff. There's 56 stains in the area they want us to clean, and they want us to clean the window. So,
Okay.
because I think Jimothy got into the house, because you know that's the big thing on the internet right now is the Jimothy.
The big raccoon. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. 56 stains. I guess someone's going through adolescence. Ew.
Oh my god. 56 stains. What am I, Jay-Z? All I have to do is add that a bitch ain't one. Eh? I think your the way you can feel an improvement for your stuff is if you go "Huh?" at the end of it, because I think it spurns people into just saying yeah, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Huh? And you raise your eyebrows.
You know, every stand-up comedy special usually they have a lot of those. But I'm just not there as a performer yet. But one day I will be, and it's gonna be awesome.
Understandable. I think I am the way I am because I would stay up late with my mom and watch Saturday Night Live, and then she would tell me to do the thing that they were doing on the TV, and so I would copy Saturday Night Live, which
Oh my
you
god.
know, when I was younger, there were some things that she told me to copy on the TV that I'm not proud of, but I was following her guidance.
Yeah.
So
But you were like very very young back then.
yeah, I was. So I didn't know.
Yeah.
And also,
Yeah.
they put that on the TV, so it's not my fault I saw it.
No, absolutely not. I remember having like a real coming of age watching like Comedy Central half-hour specials, but this is like against my parents' knowledge. Like they had,
Mm.
I don't know if what they had, but they had that thing where it's like there was a million channels, and so a lot of them were just like 40 of the 1,000 channels were just Comedy Central
Yeah,
specials.
because they
so-
just were like, who watches TV? Dudes.
yes.
Let's get Spike TV on. Get those girls on some trampolines. That's funny, isn't it? Haha. Also, we're gonna dub over that Japanese game show. LOL. They love that shit. Get those
I
guys
never
from
watched-
Jackass. You never watched what?
Can I be real? I've never watched anyone on a trampoline.
No? Have you been on a trampoline before?
Have been on a trampoline. It was all the rage in upstate New York.
Damn. Not watch someone else though. They were just tramping alone?
Or
you
me
closed
when
your
I'm a
eyes?
dog, but I don't have my. Oh, sorry. Me when I'm a dog, but I'm missing my counterpart.
Lonely
I was
spaghetti.
tramping alone,
Yeah.
but I also would sometimes like get the double bounce from a friend, from like a close friend.
But you didn't
Yeah.
see them do it.
No, I guess I'm just not a pervert, you know?
Yeah. I guess that's true, because, you know, people stand on the trampoline for a reason. Most of it's for jiggling.
Yeah.
A jiggle. Did you have
I
channel,
personally-
Wait, go ahead.
Oh, I mean, no, I wasn't like. I don't. I was gonna make a joke about like, oh, I am. You know, it's not pure of heart to be in the presence of such trampoline based entertainment. But I remember also watching like a lot of documentaries because they had like a tiny bit of nudity. So I genuinely like
Yes.
it's yeah, you know, like there's no honor among.
Can I say something?
Yeah, absolutely. Please save me.
This is gonna be one of the, you know what, I'm gonna, and this will make a lot of sense once I say it, I'm gonna dive right in there with you, and I'm gonna give us both a life preserver, but
Okay,
also
yeah,
at the
yeah, yeah.
same time I will have ripped holes into it, because if you're saying that you were watching some of the documentaries because they had like nudity in them,
Yes.
I didn't have any of those. I only had like National Geographic ones. Specifically, I had one
Sure.
with a dolphin, and dolphins have so much sex. So I'd be watching that, and I'd be like, "What the fuck is happening?" And they just put the
Yeah.
dolphin penis on the screen the whole time.
Whoa!
Yep, straight up. They don't even
Oh my
pixelate it.
goodness. Yeah. I watched a I don't know if it was like a real documentary, but it certainly seemed like a real documentary about people doing what those dolphins were doing in cars in England. I believe the term for that is dogging.
Yes.
And I didn't learn a single thing from that documentary.
When
Like,
when did you watch this? A
I watched this, like-
documentary.
I watched this like when I was in high school, which
Yeah.
is blank years ago.
Blank
You
years.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I also
understand.
will say I don't know what we're missing from this house. I keep using my yellow scan vision,
Yeah. It
but
says
I can't see it.
4 stains that we're not seeing. Are they out here too? Outside is finished. It's in here somewhere are 4 stains. I think when I did this one, I had a tough time with it. So I think there might just be something that's just slightly glowing and we don't even see it.
Yeah. Me when I'm a firefly, but I don't feel really good.
Hold on. Me when it's my first day at ghoul school in Fallout.
I found the stains, by the way.
Where were
I
they?
put the TV before cleaning
What?
behind the TV, and that's my bad. And that's genuinely my bad.
That's fine. I didn't know they were there. How many rooms we got left? 1 room left.
Can you
maybe?
please Can you please repeat what you just said, because I missed it having found the stains.
As if I could remember what it was. As if I knew at all what I said. I'll have clips uploaded to my YouTube and they'll have a title of something I said, and I'll be like, first of all, what does that mean? Second of all, when did I say that? Because I don't even know. Ghouls. Oh, wait, I said. So it was there's just something kind of glowing and we can't see it very good or something. And I said
Yes,
me when
absolutely.
it's my first day at Ghoul School in Fallout. Because they be glowing.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much.
They be glowing.
Mm-hmm. So is this the whole game? I'm not even saying that in like a pessimist way. Just
No.
more so like, okay.
It's teaching us the like, whoa, you'll have jobs where people's house is fucked up nasty, and then we will get to also buy things for their houses sometimes.
Okay.
And flip them eventually and make them like look nicer and better furniture and stuff.
I see.
Like,
I see.
what are they gonna want at this one?
I didn't realize there's like actual prompts and stuff. I don't know. I'm
There's
just
story.
like kind of a boots on the ground scrubbing person, you know?
Yeah. What's this lady
Okay,
want?
I'm gonna.
June here. You are my unpacking person, right?
Okay.
Yeah, her house is
Nice to meet
nasty
you then,
style,
old
dude.
friend. First, I want to apologize for the mess. If
Oh,
only
fuck.
Tom would act so fast, I would clean up a bit. Or
Do you know where the
maybe
garbage
collect
is?
dishes after today's
Might be around the
Some other
side or something.
Although
Yeah.
since I'm already dealing with my stuff, maybe you could do the cleaning as well.
Here it is.
Damn.
You are a true
Okay.
angel.
This. Do you think that you're? Oh, I just threw it at this bin. I didn't know that you could open the lid.
Yeah, you can.
Me when I'm stupid.
No!
Okay, thank you so
Don't you
much
even
for
dare.
everything.
Okay.
That's my friend you're talking about.
Oh, my therapist. I unlocked a brilliant strategy in therapy.
Is it lying so
Which
that you get out faster and you can go to recess?
Oh, honestly, no, but I gotta incorporate that too. One of the strategies is, you know how sometimes like you have a really like loud self-critical voice.
Yeah.
And so my therapist was recommending like saying something like, "Oh, that's just Derek talking," or like saying those thoughts in a silly voice.
Yeah.
And that has never worked for me, but saying my self-loathing thoughts in a Donald Trump voice genuinely has helped. Like unironically has made those thoughts distant.
Without giving away too much of your inner psyche that is personal and close to you. Maybe with
You're always gonna be a failure. All of your jokes were not very funny. You'll never know how to interact with another human being. You don't even stream that much, etc., etc.
I see. And those were made up ones.
No, yeah.
For,
Those are
for
really,
privacy's sake.
really made up. Yeah.
You were doing them as if it was me.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate, because I did need to explore those, and it did make it feel better when it was Donald Trump saying it, because he's kind of like a sassy gay if he would have been allowed to be, you know? Because he has some zingers! He sings!
Did you see the thing where he was at? This is like, he was at Lindsey Graham's funeral, and when he was walking past the casket, he gave the casket like a tap tap, as if you were like air drumming on the cafeteria table, like before lunch. You know what? It was like truly the most striking thing I've ever seen.
Sometimes, if he wasn't horrible and awful and actually the most biggest criminal, some of the stuff he says is so crazy, like, he will just zing. And it's not the ones about the good people, I don't like those, but the ones about people that I don't like.
Yeah.
I do those little finger tap claps, because I'm like, damn, he kind of fucking zinged with that one.
Yeah. But yeah, I use him as a vehicle to escape my self-loathing thoughts.
I usually, if I have self-loathing thoughts, I usually do the strat of, like I said, where I'm like, would I say that about my friend? Or what would I think if someone else was saying that about my friend? And then I get real mad at myself. I'm like, how fucking dare you say that?
Do you trust your therapist? This is a very personal question.
Yes.
Do you trust your therapist?
I think so because, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
So I started seeing a new therapist because I had one for a couple of years when I was back in America, that I was going to, who was wonderful, very lovely. I got
Yeah.
lucky first try. But of course now they're back in America and it's like they're very expensive. Even and I
Yes.
love them to death, but the price for them went way up. And here I
Yeah.
still see a therapist and it's like they have, you can get a therapist here through like the NHS, but there's like a long wait
Sure.
list and everything and all of this other stuff and blah 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 blah. So I've decided
Totally.
to just go to where I just pay for it myself because I was like, ha ha
Yeah.
ha, I kind of need this. But yes, I trust my therapist because my therapist is also ADHD, maybe autistic, I don't know, but I know they're
Mhm,
ADHD. And which is part of the reason why I go to therapy. But the reason I trust them is because I was telling them about something that someone did that was like a person that hurt me, and then they said something that I thought was ridiculous for them to say to me. And I now wholeheartedly trust my therapist because I said the thing the person said, and my therapist rolled their eyes. And I was like, okay, we have an unbreakable bond now because that's extremely validating. And I don't know if they meant to or if it was just that the
Yeah.
thing that I was told them this person said was so ridiculous that they were
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, I can't even try to hide that how ridiculous that is.
Sure.
So,
And I already apologized for saying that you weren't pulling your weight in Power Wash Simulator. I thought, and had I known it would hurt that badly, I obviously would not have said it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
No,
Next time.
I appreciate you sharing that because like you know when you share like something vulnerable with your
Yeah.
therapist and then like you have to believe them when they say like, well, here's my honest thought about that. Like it's
Yeah.
not ridiculous. But then my brain will be like, well, I'm literally paying them to tell me that I'm not ridiculous. Like
Yeah.
so it's hard to like to trust. I guess what I'm saying is it's hard to trust a human being.
Do you go when you're done with therapy, do you leave and you're like, "Oh my god, I hope I wasn't annoying," cuz I do that. Or I'm like, "Oh my god, I hope I didn't talk too much cuz I talked so much that time." And then I'm like, "Wait, I probably shouldn't worry about that."
Can I say like after I took a dance class as I alluded to last time that we talked, and one of my thoughts that rang very true on the ride home was you literally were such a bad student that you like put out your instructor's passion for dancing. Like they didn't even like they don't like dancing anymore because that's how bad you
That's
were.
what you were thinking?
That's what and then I put it in the Trump voice. They literally didn't enjoy teaching you, and then which helped a little bit, and then so like yeah, I think that all the time about therapy too. I'm like,
Yeah.
like am I a rewarding enough client for
Yeah.
that?
I always am like,
Yeah.
because I usually go over by time, but by like 5
Yeah.
to 10 minutes, and then I'm
Sure.
like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, but I really appreciate your time. But my therapist is like, it's my job to time keep, so don't worry about it. But I usually am still always like, hey, I'm really sorry, because I know I be talking.
Me when I'm standing at the end of the track,
Mm.
it's my job to time keep.
Mm. Me when
know?
I'm Loki in his show.
Mhm.
Owen Wilson
Wow.
also works. That guy.
It's very true.
Yep. Yep. Well, I'm getting some +4s over here. They're like, oh, this bitch just talked about her therapy. We gotta be so nice to her. She talking about how she thinks she annoying to the therapist. We gotta be real gentle with this one. My therapist when I leave. Oh my god, finally!
Oh.
My therapist when the
boy.
next client comes in. I've gotta tell you about the last one. My therapist going to their therapist about me.
Did I mean like aren't you? I am genuinely scared that like that sometimes like I guilt people into laughing. But
Yeah.
that can't possibly be true. All these jokes have been good. The Roosevelt one, the Franklin Delano Roosevelt one, people loved that.
I wouldn't be guilted into laughing because I don't really have that. I don't have
Yeah.
that. Feel guilt still. I'm not like a sociopath or anything. But
Okay.
I won't give a pity laugh like a real one. I'll do like a little bit of a laugh.
Sure.
But I won't
Um,
ever do a pity one because it's like training, right? Where if you think everything you do is funny, then you won't be made into something new.
Okay. I didn't you know, you were telling me that you were writing scripture in your spare time.
Yeah.
Like creating your own religion, and I was kind of not sure how it would go, but honestly, bars, what you
Yeah.
were just saying.
Well, I'm really hoping that I can get a bunch of people to follow me, and then I can sort of just get away whatever I want because I've watched a few documentaries recently about cults,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, guys, like, what's going on with this? Because that's kind of wacky. Because I watched the Twin Flames one on Netflix, which is about a cult of like this like guy and his girlfriend were like telling people like we'll match you with your twin flame, and then they would be like, okay, now you have to live together, and the girl's like, I'm 18 and this guy's 12 years older than me and he just got out of prison, and they're like, well, use your twin flame. And then just like then they were telling people they had to transition because they were like, we've assigned you to someone else, but it's not hetero, so you're gonna have to transition.
Oh boy.
And it was wacky, and there's people still in the cult, like still now.
No, that's really messed up.
Yeah.
Do you remember? And this is gonna sound really disrespectful, like, because it's gonna imply that I wasn't listening about the twin flame thing.
Yeah.
But I like can assure you that I was. Mostly because I was gonna make the joke of like things are going so badly on Hinge that can you send me the twin flame cult so that but then you tell me about the really fucked up stuff, and obviously I don't want to go there.
No.
But do you remember when you were saying I don't have that when referring to like guilt about laughing and like doing pity laughs? I was gonna say me when I look at a like a rare Pokemon card that's not in my collection.
It makes sense.
I don't have that.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Do I like it? I like it. Did I know you collected Pokemon? No, I don't think I did, unless it's just for the bit. Then that's the part
It's
that's
just for the bit.
See, that's where I'm disappointed. No, I'm just kidding.
Do you collect Pokemon? I mean, you paint
I
a
have
lot of wonderful.
so many cards from when I was younger still. And all of the ones that I've scanned into the like scanny thing, I think my total price of my collection of what I've scanned so far is $1,500.
Holy!
And I don't even
I
have
have
anything crazy.
I got some cards that rip. I got a original Ancient Mew.
Ooh.
Like I have a little. You know how we did the Omegaverse quiz last time? We could just screen share and I could show you my little binder of Pokemon cards, but I don't know.
Ooh.
Like I you know, like do one of those.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah. How are you clicking the wood?
With I'm selling it with the flipping tool. Because if you press tab, it says things to sell, 31 out of 49.
Whoa.
And then you queue and it will tell you, you need to sell this. My grandfather's photo, my slow down sign. My
last time I used the last time I used a flipping tool, I got the last time I needed to hang on. The last flipping tool I used was a spatula.
See, I was gonna say it. I was gonna say last time I used a flipping tool, man, the burgers were good. Man, good pancakes. Something's in the water, guys. Is this game better than last one? I don't know why they made another one.
Yeah, I don't think that there were a lot of technological advancements between House Flipper 1 and House Flipper 2.
No.
but it does feel wow. Like it genuinely feels good to be able to clean like this because
Mm.
you can't clean like this in real life. You know?
No, you gotta actually do it, and that's the part I hate.
Yeah.
Part's so
did-
boring.
I did clean like the like how like an you know how like an AC unit has a filter? I cleaned those recently and I felt like I'm on top of things. Like I'm
Yeah.
such an adult, you know?
Those though, I had one in my old apartment in Florida, and mine was real bad. Cause I think they were supposed to clean it. Cause the way that
Yeah.
I had to take it apart to do it, I don't think I was supposed to do that. And so I did that in the little AC unit in my apartment, and it was so completely black mold inside.
Yeah.
It was really, really bad. And
Oh,
like I'd
no.
called them, and since we'd had different property managers over and over and over again, there's kind of like no one doing responsibility. And so it's just pretty bad.
Yeah. Oh my god. Did they ever do like the landlord special and paint over like dust and stuff as
Oh,
well?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Do you find that in
what
No, please go.
they had because it's Florida, so there's like a lot of bugs. And so at
Sure.
one point when I was over here, they emailed me and they were like, we have to go into your apartment because there was a leak in the apartment upstairs, and so we need to go into your apartment and like make sure that the leak isn't bad. And so I said, okay. And then they said, also we have to rip up a little bit of the tile and then we'll fix it. And then they didn't, and so I just sort of had like a hole in the tile that also kind of
Oh my
went to the
God.
outside, and they never fixed it because the maintenance man
Oh my.
who when I told him to look inside the air conditioning because it was black inside, he said that's paper. And I said, no, it's not. And so I just was like, okay. And so then I cleaned it myself.
Oh my
But
god.
he had said about the tile, he said, yeah, as soon as I can find matching tile, I'll replace it. And then he was like, oh, the tile is so old, they don't make it anymore, so I won't be able to replace it yet.
boy.
And then they got a new property manager, and they fired that guy, and so it never got fixed.
This is a nightmare.
Yeah, it was. All of it was
Oh my god.
pretty bad.
Do you find wait, I when you said there was a leak in there,
Yeah.
who was the last tenant? Farfetched?
No, it was Hatsune Miku.
Oh, okay. Alternatively, the billiard ball on the table is we should put it on the billiards table.
No, that's the new billiards table. It makes it more exciting because there's no point. How do you win? Oh.
If there was a leak in there, who was the previous tenant? Edward Snowden, you know?
Hmm?
Huh?
Hmm?
Huh?
I do like that one. Hold on, a leak. I got nothing. I got nothing. I think we exhausted all of them.
Yeah. And I think I mean, I'm getting a lot of +4s, but I think it's because people felt really bad for me after I was sharing all the personal therapy stuff.
They don't want you to have any new thoughts internally. New sad ones.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you ever I was thinking about like other YouTubers using AI,
Mhm.
and it gave me a lot of peace to know that AI could like AI can't there's a lot of job security in the sense that we don't make video essays, we just kind of stream, you know?
Yeah. And I don't think
it's, very
an
hard to
AI
beat that.
could be as weird and ridiculous to
Yeah,
say the
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
that we say. Like, I don't even think an AI could do that.
I think their servers would explode if they had to conceive of anything even close to this.
I think so. I don't know. They do a lot of weird stuff with it, but then it also is just bad. Because, like,
Mhm.
I feel like a lot of the times if you Google something and then it gives you the, like, AI thing, a lot of the times that's
Yeah.
just wrong. It's incorrect.
Yeah.
So,
Especially early on, like with the all the Pokemon stuff, like they were really, really wrong whenever you would ask a question about Pokemon. Not saying that that's society's biggest problem, but it was just like a good example of it.
and that's one of the easier things that should be able to answer.
Yeah.
Can't even do that.
Do you have a favorite like Pokemon game?
Ooh, I think Pokemon Crystal, because it was the first one you could be a girl, and I was the girl in the neighborhood that played Pokemon. So I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that's like me. So I think that's my
Mhm, mhm.
favorite one. What about you?
I think Pokemon Emerald because the post game is very it was the first time that you could be a masochist and I was like, "Oh, that's me."
Because you can go to
And so
that like park thing, right?
yeah, you could go to the Battle Frontier and it's designed in a way where it's like only a person who has lost all their marbles would ever try to attempt this earnestly. And
Yeah.
that's my favorite type of gaming.
I think I did try that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think after that, I did like up until, what was it, Sapphire, Ruby? And then
Yeah.
after that, I think I got bored.
That's fair.
This place is a disaster, by the way.
I mean, I don't like, I know it's just there for us to play the game, but I can't like conceive of how these carpets got rotated. Like that just seems really wrong, you know?
Who would do that sort of thing?
Yeah. Like
I
everything's just rotated really poorly. Are your carpets like rotated in real life?
No. But when I moved into this house,
Uh-huh.
I got the carpets cleaned when I moved in, because when someone sells you a house, they don't have to clean it like at all. And so,
Hi, Steven.
oh my god, Steven! I'm turning
Sorry,
this guy's volume to 0 on phone calls. Oh, much better.
Okay.
So when I moved in, I was like, I'm just gonna get the carpets clean, because I think they had a dog or something too. It didn't smell like dog in here or anything. Or a dog either, but it did like, the carpets were just kind of like a little bit like, I would like that to be cleaned, you know? And so,
definitely.
I called a guy to come and clean the carpets, and then before he got there, I was like, oh, there's like a little rug that goes from the front door down the hallway a little bit. And so I was like, I'm just gonna lift that up because it's just gonna get in the way of his extremely large, like, carpet machine thing. And so I went to lift up that little carpet and it wasn't lifting up. And then I was like, okay. So then I pulled it harder and they had adhesived it to the floor.
Oh no.
And they had also screwed it in.
Oh my god.
So I had to unscrew it from the floor.
Jesus.
And also unadhesive it from the floor. So that was pretty crazy.
Yeah. When you and the carpet cleaner guy were in the same room, did you say to each other, "Don't you dare close your eyes. You can wonder by wonder."
We didn't do that, no, but he did talk to me for a while, because they'll go like, oh, where are you from? Because I don't have the accent from here. And so then I talked to him for a while. But then sometimes it gets weird, because I'm like, because it was a guy, so I'm like, okay, I don't want to, and this of course is an experience of femme presenting people or whatever, but I was like, oh, like, I want to be nice and talk to this guy, and I'm also having a nice time talking to this guy, but if I talk to him for too long, is it gonna be okay, or will then he be like, hi, can I have your phone number? I've been in your house already. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Never a great vibe.
But he was very nice, and he did not do that, so it was fine. But he was telling me, he's like, yeah, I clean carpets at, like, some really crazy places, and, like, a lot of the people are really rich, and they let me drive their cars for fun. And I was like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
He was nice. But no, he didn't sing Aladdin to me. I think if he had, then I would have been like, okay, I gotta go do something else.
I'm trying to flip some things, but I can't like find a single thing that supposedly I can sell. You know?
Where is it at? Out here? Sell. It wants
Or-
us to sell a jacket and 2 house slippers if you press tab.
Oh,
I don't know.
there's like a method to this. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And with the selling tool, you can press Q.
Okay, this is why I feel like playing House Flipper 1 does give you a little bit of a knowledge buff going into
Yeah.
House Flipper 2.
I've played this
Holy
one a
shit,
little bit.
Mm.
Ooh.
Is it customary to just quit the job as soon as you get 3 stars?
You can try to 100% it. Oh,
Oh,
my cat came over and I'm like, what is he covered in? And then I remembered I poured catnip out on the kitchen floor. So he's just covered in like a catnip dust. And he's like so fucking dirty. He's just dirty from it. Just made him dirty.
how I felt after watching the dogging documentary. Okay, get us out of here.
I think for these early on ones though, it's okay to get to them
Yeah.
to 3 stars and then say fuck off because they're not like these ones aren't as fun as it's as like, hey, can you remodel my home and get new furniture for it in a nice way?
Okay, definitely. So we aren't even having like the dopamine like producing activities that this game was supposed to give us.
No, we're not yet.
Oh my god. Okay, that's nuts.
Also, today so I do this totally probably normal thing where when I think about having interactions with people, because that's first of all a normal thing to do is think about the interactions that you're gonna have with somebody. And I think about
You think about interactions too much? Yes, sir.
You think about interactions and you plan what you're gonna say, but when it asked that on the autism test, you said no because you don't do that thing they do in movies where you stand in front of a mirror and practice. So it's not the same thing. No, so I did. I was thinking about. I was like, okay, I'm gonna stream with Yusong later, and I was like, oh my gosh, we're
Yeah.
so funny and we say the funniest things. But
Aww.
I was thinking, I was like, do you ever think a thought and like you mess up the words in your own head,
Definitely.
like
Like,
dyslexia wise, or like you like get the words wrong and you're like, how am I doing this in my brain where it should be safe to think and that the thoughts should be correct? You know what I mean?
no.
No.
Definitely.
But like, so when I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna stream later, in my head, I called you Yu-chan, and I was like, what the fuck does that mean? So I had a moment where I just stopped before I thought of funny things I could maybe possibly say, or I had to go, what the fuck did I just think in my head, and why did I think that? So I don't know what that was, but then after that, I was like, I'm gonna tell them about that. So that's,
I mean,
here we go.
Yu-chan is my alter ego as an Osaka-based virtual idol,
Mhm.
and so it's not even that far off. So
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
No problem. I see. I went to that Twitch channel. I was like, hey, this person sounds kind of familiar, especially when they're internalizing their inner thoughts that are harmful, and they do it in a Donald Trump voice to break character.
Oh man.
You're not even a good VTuber, and people know that you're doing a voice.
The rate of Akasupas that you get is not up to par. Yeah.
When you put that tile on it that had the flamingo on top of the palm tree, everyone saw that you messed it up. I don't know if those are not. No. Do they have skins for?
Mahjong?
Yeah. Do they have skins for the tiles? Do you get skins where it's like, wow, it
They
turned
are-
my scroll into squirrels or something?
Yeah. Honestly, I hope that you never look up anything about Mahjong, and because that was a very magical sentence, and I'm just gonna say yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe if I play it, but you tell me what to do, but not tell me what to
Yeah,
do,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I'll just describe to you what I think is happening. Or you know what I've always wanted to do is you know those like videos where a girl will have her boyfriend like dub over his like her makeup tutorial, and it'll be like,
Oh,
now
sure,
she's
sure,
putting this
sure.
stuff on her face or whatever. So if you ever would like someone to dub over a mahjong game for you who has no idea what any of it means, feel free to let me know and I will do that. And you can see just how well that will perform for your core audience who loves excellent mahjong gameplay.
I really appreciate that, and I can tell you right now, the audience is not here for good mahjong gameplay. If they were, the light has faded from their eyes a long time ago.
Mhm.
But yeah, that honestly, I would love that. That sounds like a lovely time. Oh my god. Do you okay, this is a weird question, but like,
Yeah.
how do you feel about like, makeup tutorials in general?
I don't know, cause I'll try to follow them sometimes, and then I'll think,
Mhm.
what even are you doing? How do you do that?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
But I,
It seems really difficult.
it is, and it's like, I don't know, the stuff that they do. I'm like, oh, it's. I think maybe stuff is just too much. And I say
like
that
expensive or
no, well, yeah, and also I say that as in like the same way where I was talking about doing chores, where it's like, oh, like I gotta put one layer down and then I gotta do another one and I gotta do this and more and all that.
Mm,
I'm like, I don't want to fucking do that. I don't want to do that. That's too much. What do you
yeah,
mean I
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
moisturize and then do this and then put this down and put this down and put this on there and then I gotta paint, I gotta contour and paint my nose back on after I cover it up with
Yeah.
stuff? Oh, that's a
Yeah.
lot of work. That's how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I honestly, the only makeup that I've done really is like, have you seen the photo of me in ninth grade in a musical production of Cats?
Oh my god, no I haven't, but which cat did
Okay.
you play?
I played a nameless cat, and I've shared this like multiple times on stream, so it's like don't feel like you have to keep this like to yourself or anything. But I played like I literally was in the chorus. This is me at ninth grade. I don't know if you can see it, but I had not kissed anyone at this point. Like
Let
I don't
me
know if you can just
see.
see that in my eyes.
Oh my god, this might be my favorite thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm
They put an Asian kid in a blonde mullet. You know?
I remember how I said I was gonna paint your picture and hang it up on my wall, and I was gonna do
Yeah.
your icon. I might do this one instead.
No. If you do, that's so fucked up, and that's really funny.
And you've showed this one, right?
I've shown this. Yeah.
Okay.
It's also unironically on my Hinge profile.
I
like, with yeah,
adore this. I love this
Yeah,
because I kind of special interested cats. I think when I was younger.
Yo, wait. Can we say what our favorite song from Cats the Musical is on 3?
Okay, hold on. Let me remember. I don't know if I remember exactly
Yeah.
what it's called. Because I did try to
okay.
watch it again recently, and I was like, I need subtitles for this, and they don't have them on Amazon.
Sure.
But, okay, yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Gus
Mungo,
the Theater
Jerry, and
Cat.
Rumple Teaser.
Wait, that's the one where in the show they 69 and do a cartwheel together. Do you know what I mean?
I think so. Yeah. Mungo, Jerry,
did
and
that at our high school.
Rumple Teaser. Did they? Did you get to do it?
Yes. No, I did not get to.
Unfair, honestly. So
Did
wait,
you get to do it?
so what was your favorite one?
It's a really like somber ballad. It's the one that goes, "Gus is the cat at the theater door." He's an old cat, and he's
Okay.
regaling about times of his youth. It's really
See,
moving.
Mine is between Mungo, Jerry, and Rumple Teaser because I think I'm both of them. They're both my gender. And then the next one after that is...
Yeah.
Hold on, what does he say? Hold on.
McCavity, the mystery cat. He's
Not him,
called
he's
the
good,
hidden
though.
paw.
It's
Okay.
the fucking...
Skimble shakes the railway
Yes,
cat.
the Rum Tum Tugger.
Oh!
He's the best one. See, remember when you were saying, I used to watch National Geographic to look at boobies. I would watch
Hey, well,
Cats Musical
phrasing.
because I was like, oh my gosh, the cat, when he does the Rum Tum Tugger and the other cats, they're
The
like,
hip thrust?
yes. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
something's going on here and I don't know what it is. And so I would want my mom or my grandma, I would go to her house and she had Cats the Musical on a VHS, and I would put it in the tiny little TV in the VHS, and I would take her bathrobe and I would pull the bathrobe rope out of the belt loops, and I would tie it around my waist like a tail, and I would swing the tail around, and I would do cartwheels on my grandma's bed while I watched the Cats musical, and I would sing along to it, and then as soon as it ended, I would rewind it, and I would watch it again.
People don't understand. There were no incognito tabs back then.
No, there wasn't.
This is just an honest day's work. You
It
know?
is. And me twirling
Yeah.
my tail and saying the rum tum tugger is a curious cat. Like, come on. This is how I became the way that I am, and that's what you're here for. So every brick was placed, and that was one of the bricks. The rum tum tugger is a curious cat, and also one of the bricks that I placed to get where I am today. I can't believe they made you be a nameless cat when you could have been... Honestly, you could have been Bustopher Jones. They would have had to wear a big suit, right?
Check your PayPal. Oh my goodness.
Bustopher
That's
Jones.
very kind of you.
That,
Yeah.
or... it's been a while, so I don't remember their names.
Yeah.
But the black and white, like, main cat.
Oh, Mr. Mistopheles.
Yes, Mistopheles. I think you could have been a fine Mistopheles.
It's sobering how I still know every song and every character.
This is the safest space I've ever been in. This is the safest space I've ever been in, and it's crazy.
Okay, this is there was a sobering day where all the you know, in a heteronormative society back then in upstate New York,
first of all, sorry.
Rooms, no, I agree. But it was the boys were separated into one changing room.
Yeah.
And the girls were separated into another changing room. And the day that the leotards arrived, which is
yes, which
tight,
honestly is a great film by M. Night Shyamalan. I know that everyone is really obsessed with that Keanu Reeves The Day the Earth Stood Still, but honestly, I really think that the sequel, The Day the Leotards Arrived, is much stronger, and that doesn't usually happen with sequels.
The day the day the leotards arrived, it was I hope this is okay to share because I don't know, it's but everyone was going around because and just it was very embarrassing for everyone, you know what I mean? And so it's a real nice bonding moment of well, this is really embarrassing.
Well, we're all embarrassed together.
But I will say, and please forgive me if this is gross, it was more of a nightmare for... Oh, okay. Can I type this to you and then you can tell me if this is okay to say?
Yes.
Okay. You can say it.
Yes.
You can say this.
This says
okay.
it was more of a nightmare for growers than showers. And I totally understand it. There's a show here called Taskmaster, and there was a comedian
I love Taskmaster.
Did you watch Phil Wang's season?
Yeah. Yes.
So,
what a hero.
His season, and then there was another guy who wore very tiny shorts. And when Phil Wang did his, they just kept talking about his wiener.
Yeah.
And
he was very brave for doing that.
And see, I could imagine that the day the leotards arrived, and then the next day when the music died, awful follow-up for it, but unfortunately it's just the way that it went. But I can imagine, you know. And I think I would have been there in a different way, though, because when I was in middle school, I got bullied because for some reason the other kids had eaten enough growth hormones to where there was a girl that basically had B-cup boobs, and I was 12, so I didn't have boobs. But the other kids did call me flat-chested freak for a little bit, so I think
oh, that's all. Oh my god.
Isn't that crazy? So being in a leotard, I could probably sympathize a bit, and understand. But so the day that the leotards arrived, tell me more of this.
I mean, I how do I say this in a way that doesn't assassinate my character? that day after we had all changed into the leotards, I had nothing to be embarrassed about, which was in hindsight more embarrassing, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because everything was out on the table, so to speak.
Yeah, and like some tables, like it made no difference whether or not they were in a leotard or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, but kids are just mean anyways.
Kids are just really mean. Kids are genuinely awful.
And also,
I was watching all the.
what age were you for that?
I was in 9th grade, so that would have been like maybe like 13, 14, I think.
Oh my gosh, that was you in 9th grade? Oh!
Yeah.
I would have been your friend. I don't know if you would have I don't know if you would have wanted that though.
Are you kidding me? I would have brought my own bathrobe with the belts taken out. Are you like
That's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
he would have brought the bathrobe without the belt because you would have been like, I know this bitch about to steal the belt. She looks like a belt stealer. She looks like she's gonna be
Wait.
twirling that.
Is there a way for us to unlock more tools?
I think we get them as we go, but we do have perks. So we
Yeah.
should have points to put into perks now.
I mean, I'm trying to do the next job, but it says unlock all tools to start the job.
Let me see.
And I don't really know how to unlock more tools. Me when I'm working at Home Depot, but some of the items have been stolen lately, so they're under a safe.
And they put them under lock and key.
Yeah.
Let
yeah.
me see the emails things again. I did see you cover your face.
Wait, what? Are you looking at my stream?
Yeah, I am. Oh yeah, we do that. Begin job, that one. Will it let you or?
Okay. Yeah. I literally just saw it, and
That's okay.
I'll have you know that a lot of the times,
Mhm.
like after I say what is ostensibly an attempt at a joke, I will cover my face or sink really far away from the webcam.
I just embrace it because I'm most of the time if I say something, especially on my stream where everyone sort of groans, I just go, "You're here. You are enabling this. So don't even act like it's not what you want. Okay? If you didn't like it, you wouldn't be here. So you know what you're signed up for. And you know not every single thing will be a banger, even though they are."
Do you think that your ego has changed at all since like from streaming and stuff? Like when you go to like IRL events, how does that
Oh,
how
I'm
does that make you
terrified of
feel,
people
you know?
still.
Mm,
I'm still terrified of people and I get overwhelmed. But I think with streaming, I've talked about this before, I think streaming is like one of the most unmasked that I am in regards to like how I act and how I behave. Like I feel like I'm more myself on stream than I am pretty much anywhere
Yes,
else.
yeah.
And that I'm like, okay, well, you guys obviously enjoy something of this, so I just am myself, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then I just say whatever I want, because what are you gonna do? Leave? Good. Go ahead. Make my day. Make my day.
do you prune or do you weed like your YouTube garden in the sense that like I get a sick like I get an anime villain-esque power trip when someone says something really rude on the YouTube comments, and then I click the 3 dots and then I go hide user from channel. I'm like,
Yeah, I
your
do.
soul will be locked in a cosmic prison, but you don't even know you're in that cosmic prison. And
Well,
it really gives me a rush.
yeah. And I understand that because we have that because I have like moderation for the Yogscast channel, so that's a higher influx of things. And those are mostly where people are like, Booba's not funny because I'm a man, so it's not legal for her to be funny. Or like the time that someone called me a locker room bully because I quoted the guy himself that played Samwise Gamgee, who said maybe Frodo and Sam did kiss. And they said, oh, men can't be friends now? This is like locker room bullying. And I said, bitch, I'm saying what the fucking guy himself said. Excuse my language.
No, and honestly, they shouldn't have written that. But do you remember that one day when we were at the YMCA and we were in the locker room, and then you said to me, "You'll never amount to anything," and that was, I mean, it was just, I just didn't expect it. Because I was still figuring out like a sense of humor, you know?
Well, you were telling me you were like, oh, I'm really good friends with this guy, and like we went on this adventure together, and I was like, why don't you kiss gay boy? And I, that maybe that is why they interpreted it as like locker room bullying. If I hadn't added the like gay boy on the end, I think they wouldn't have cared as much. But
Right.
they don't know our sort of dynamic, and they don't know that we both love the Cats musical, and so it could be okay for me to say that, but if you were like, don't say that, then I wouldn't. But also we both know the words to Moonlight, so I mean it's something different. But yeah.
Well, oh yeah, I talk about this in an upcoming YouTube video, so apologies for the slight deja vu to anyone here. But I got a comment recently that was like in Japanese, and I was like, oh, I've gotten like I get really excited when the comments aren't in English, because it's like, oh, that's so cool, like people in other countries are watching it, and I translated it and it just said die. It said die, you idiot. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
That's
like,
insane.
Holy shit. I don't even know what I did. You know what? Like, I don't even know what I did.
See, that's the kind of stuff, though. I don't know. I feel like people just say wacky stuff. And I've had it before where someone, like, they said something really mean about me. And I was nice that time, and I was like, yeah, I get it. I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and that's just gonna happen sometimes or whatever.
Oh,
and like that person responded, and they're like, I'm really sorry. I was having a bad day, and I forgot that a real person could read this. And that was okay. And sometimes that doesn't happen, and I'll be like, someone will be like, wow, Bobo played so badly in this game, and I'll be like, haha, I'm trying my best. And they'll be like, well, you should try harder. And I'm like, the fuck, excuse me? Excuse me? I just gave you a moment for growth and you doubled down? Are you serious right now? But
me when I'm a 4th grade teacher. Yeah.
So I have to sell these bookshelves and this fish. I'm really sorry. I have to do this. It's turning yellow when I look at it, so I have to do it. But it is kind of like that with the Yogs ones. Someone will say something mean, and like if someone says something that's like critical, but it's criticism, but it's not mean, then I'll be like, oh, fine, I guess that stays. But if it's something that's just baseless and mean, then I'm like, have fun speaking into the void for the rest of your existence, and no one will even hear you talking ever again or acknowledge you. Have fun with that. That's the worst thing I think I could imagine. But go ahead, say those mean things, right? Say them.
Yeah. I don't know how to tell you this, but I somehow lifted a box without any of the contents in it, and now there's just a stack of books here in the living room that we have to move one by one if we want to move them. But I don't think we have to.
That's okay. When we get a bookshelf, it will be fine.
Okay.
When we get a bookshelf, everything will be fine.
I don't know. I probably shouldn't be saying this out loud, but I think the type of comment that I would be like crushed by is like, oh, Yusung either loves attention or he was trying so hard in this. Like, those are the comments that I'm like petrified to receive.
See,
so I guess people.
I think like when I think about things that people say, I think the only things that really get me are if someone says that I'm bad at a game, because I feel like as a person that grew up as a girl and feminized, whatever, blah 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 blah, like I'm fighting against a standard already, and so I want to be good at games and stuff. So if they're like, this bitch bad at the game, then I'm like, ooh, that's the thing that I don't like when people say. But I think also my biggest thing now is if I see something about me that's mean, I go, do I want that specific person to like me or think that I'm funny or think that I'm pretty? And I go, probably not, let's be honest. And then I don't feel bad anymore, because I'm like, if that person doesn't like me, I probably just, if I met them, I wouldn't care that they didn't like me. I'd be like, cool, I don't like you either for whatever reason, so it's fine.
It really does stink, like working against prejudice or like stereotypes. Like for example, like you know, like obviously, I'm like worried about being too gross, but hopefully, okay, it's
I
probably
don't care
okay.
about you. Cannot get as gross as I have ever been. So,
Okay.
for as far as my side is, you'll be fine. If you mean for your
Okay.
side of people, that's your discretion. But they're used to it over here. I say some crazy shit.
Okay, then because I've had to work against a lot of prejudice too. Like, you know, there's those awful jokes about Asian people with like small penises, and as someone with like just like huge hog, like you,
Yeah.
I've had such a difficult life fighting against these really harmful,
Yeah.
you know, like rumors and stuff.
I think it's really difficult when someone says something that is just so untrue, but you're like, how am I supposed to prove this to them? Because if I get my huge
Exactly.
hog out, they're gonna call
Yes.
animal control.
They're
Oh,
gonna
I've
bring a
got the
trough full of.
I got the manual paint on. Oh no. Oh no. They'll bring a trough.
How are you even? Yeah, they'll bring a trough over because of how they'll think it's a hog, you know?
Yeah. They'll be like,
Yeah.
what is this, babe pig in the city? They'll be like, someone get that spider so we can translate for this hog. Right? Yep. I'm fucking turning on instant paint mode because this.
How do you paint at all? Like I carved out a border, but I don't think I have a color selected.
There's little things on the floor. I bought some paint.
Oh, okay, thank you.
No problem. How do I change this? If I do painting. Oh, is
the
it?
paint sounds gross.
Is it gameplay settings? I thought there was like a thing where it's like, you do the thing.
It's not bad painting, you know, au naturel, I suppose.
Yeah, but it just takes forever. Oh, yours is different, I think.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I get to paint square by square.
Mine is like... Mine isn't. Mine is paint as like a... Paint like I'm a painting guy. Look at this.
It looks... Oh, but like, I think we're in the same
Oh,
the
it is
camp.
the same mode.
I maybe. I'm not positive.
This is fine.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
Are you gonna...
What?
Are you gonna do any painting in your new place?
Oh, eventually. But I'm like, oh, I gotta fill in the holes in the wall, and I gotta do this thing and this thing, because it's all those sorts. I gotta sand stuff down. I gotta prime it and do that. And I don't know what like kind of theme stuff I want to go with. So at first I was thinking like Dracula's house, and like very like Vampire Academia.
Yeah, vampire. The dark academic vibe is very chic. It's very in right now.
Yeah, but then I saw this carpet at IKEA that is like it looks like a clown sort of carpet. It's got like diamonds on it that are all sort of different colors, and that I think looks very fun. So I'm like, do I just have a clown house? Would someone have a clown house?
Hey, you want to know what I think the real clown house is? Where it's located?
Where?
Hang on. I have to Google this really quick. I think it's located at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Forgot the address to the White House.
Yeah, it is a fucking clown house, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think he really be pooping himself?
It seems like it. It really does seem like it.
That's crazy.
Because, like, I don't know if, like, people are good enough of actors to, like, the reactions, like, I'm no body language expert, but the body language of everyone else really does seem like, oh, someone pooped their pants.
Yeah.
It's like of shock and horror, you know?
Yeah, that's wacky. At that point.
Yeah.
Why are you guys letting him hang out with you still? Like, put him to bed or something.
Yeah.
He's not doing nothing. He just falls asleep everything they take him to anyways. Tuck him in. Say he's got a cold or something. Stop
feel
letting
like
him
I'm
go
doing
with you.
I'm doing something wrong, I feel like, because I just sold the bed, but there's no replacement bed or anything.
You're gonna have to buy one. If you go in tab,
Oh,
and it will, you just
damn.
click on it and it will give you the one that they want.
Okay. And then I guess we can put it anywhere, no?
Yeah, anywhere that you think is
Okay.
functional feng shui.
Totally. Do you ever watch like interior design videos and think, if I only rearrange the layout of some of the things that I have, it could maybe change my life and fix my depression?
Sometimes, but then I think about when they had that one show with Ty Pennington where they would redo. They're like, "You like dinosaurs? Your house is a dinosaur now." And then they were like, "We can't afford this," and so now we had to sell the house.
Yeah.
So I
No,
think about
no, those
that.
follow-ups are so sad where it's like, yeah, the property tax became so untenable that the dream home became a nightmare. Like, and I'm
nightmare
like, oh, that's
home.
so sad.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I worry. I'd be like, just because I like Mungo Jerry and Rumpelteazer, I've now themed the whole room like them. On accident. I
What
didn't even mean to.
did you ever do any musical theater? Were you ever a cat or a I
I
don't know, a
think I was too
townsperson or
afraid of that.
mm,
Because we
that's
had
so
to
fair.
do High School Musical for one when I was in high school. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh my god, so you're telling me I gotta do this in front of people and they're gonna watch? Oh no, oh my god.
Yeah.
But I
I mean, the
think if it
cat
was cats, I would have liked it.
the cats one was really like, I think it's where my lack of shame comes from.
Mm.
Because for the cats choreography, they had us walk through the aisles of the auditorium, like next to like paying, patrons. And I remember doing that and making eye contact with my social studies teacher and just becoming lucid for a second, being like, what am I doing? Like, why am I here? Why are they here? Like, how am I gonna recover from this? Like, I gotta go to school tomorrow and look him in the eye. So it's like it's why like in my recent improv comedy classes, I've been like, well, it can't be as bad as that. It just can't be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I think I just got embarrassed. I tried not to, but I think like when I was in middle school I got bullied a lot. And it was crazy because I went from not getting bullied when I was in elementary school and I was like a cool kid because I was the only girl that was playing Pokemon and I was like really good at it and the boys
Hell
would come
yeah.
over to my house and be like, "Can you get me through the fucking Pewter City cave or whatever?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, I can do that
Yeah.
for you." And then once I got to middle school and it was like, "Oh, I can't see very well, so I've got to wear glasses and also my teeth are scrungly, so I got to have braces." And I guess everyone else has boobs and I don't.
Mm.
So then it was suddenly everyone was mean to me and the only person that I was friends with was a girl who wanted to roleplay as dogs. And so then it was like that just made it much worse for me too. And so like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
just kind of the way that it went. But then when I went to high school, I just was like, okay, I kind of know how this goes. So I just don't care and I'm just going to do whatever I want because
Yeah.
Who cares at this point?
No,
So.
like I don't know. I feel like people often forget that like as a child you kind of just want to like pretend you're different characters and stuff because I instead of dogs it's not that much better, but I remember doing the same with friends and enemies alike as like Yu-Gi-Oh characters.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. It just happens,
I miss doing that
Also,
stuff.
Me too. This is this ends with us creating like a dog RP server on Discord.
Yeah.
If you're wondering why, you know how you had like bought everything in the front yard and it was like set really, really nice?
Yeah.
Because you looked at the iPad and you bought the things. If you're wondering why everything's in a different configuration, it is definitely not because I thought that we had to sell all of those things and so I sold them and then I gasped really loudly upon realizing that our progress was going down, so I had to rebuy everything. It's not because of that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay.
I understand that that didn't happen.
That definitely did not happen.
I remember when I was a kid, I had a friend where we would play Pokemon, but we would like pretend we were the Pokemon at the park. We'd always fight over like the
That's
same
awesome.
ones we wanted to be because there was only 150 at the time.
Yes, of course. Do you remember any of like obviously in the Cats version we'd be both fighting over the Rum Tum Tugger, but who are you fighting for as like
Exactly.
a Pokemon?
Well, we fought over Mew and Vulpix. That was like the two that were our favorites.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I was thinking like how strange it how strange it is that at one point I would take a bath and I'd be like, time to make a potion, or I'd be like, time to put a bunch of bubbles in a fucking cup because that's the fun thing to do. And now I go in there and I'm like, well, I guess let me see if r/movies has any good reviews on it. So I don't know when I lost my whimsy.
Yeah, yeah. I'm so and like I'm definitely a supportive enough friend where I'm glad that you have a bath and not just like
Oh yeah.
boundlessly jealous that you have a bath and gritting my teeth really hard and smiling through the pain right now.
Yeah. But I guess you can reconcile it by thinking like
Yeah.
There's not a song for it in as far as I know in the musical, but cats don't really like to take baths.
That's
So
so
like
true.
you're just living true to your inner cats. I can't get over how much I adore that photo, and I don't know why it's not just your picture on every social media platform, including your like Twitch like icon PFP. And oh my gosh, do you guys ever play Mahjong on like tabletop sim?
Oh no, I haven't, but that's like a fun way to do it.
Because you should see if you can be like, hey guys, I was just thinking we could play Mahjong on tabletop sim today just to try it out. And everyone be like, oh yeah, that will be fun. And then you load it up and you've added custom skins to everyone's Mahjong, so it's that picture of you on all the tiles. And then I think they would all have a really good time with that.
Whoa, holy shit. I feel like I'm on one of those videos with the trampoline that we were talking about earlier.
Don't look at us unless you're a pervert.
Yeah.
There's still like 20 stains around here.
Yeah.
Disgusting. I bet you they're all on the trampoline too. They're not, unfortunately.
Oh man. Are you thinking of like, I mean, I'm not saying that you were describing as maybe decorating your house like a clown house earlier, so there's obviously enough whimsy already in the makings, but like would you ever get something like a trampoline? Or I guess maybe a lesser version of it would be like what's that game, Cornhole, where you have the two cardboard things with the hole? Yeah.
No, because I took my I went with my friend and their kid to a trampoline place. And I started jumping on the trampolines. I was like, I just feel sick. And I think I got used to it, but I think my body was like, oh, whoa, like, what do you think you're doing right now? Because I got like, I don't know if it was like motion sick or what, but I was like, oh, like my stomach is not used to like going this sort of extreme in changes in gravity.
Definitely.
Yeah, cornhole is a real thing. It is like two like wooden boards that have a hole in them, and then you throw bean bags. You take turns throwing bean bags to try to get them into the hole.
Two cardboard things with holes in them. What is this? My Flat Stanley fan fiction?
That one goes crazy, by the way.
I don't think anyone even knows. I'm getting so many plus fours right now. It's definitely not just a sea of ellipses. But yeah, not enough people talk about Flat Stanley still.
Well, I don't know if I ever saw that one.
I think it's more of like a book where it's just like he's just like a little guy, but he's like made out of like cardboard, and so he's entirely flat.
I'm gonna Google
like a
him.
2D.
Flat Stanley. Flat Stanley sounds one of those like euphemisms, like Cleveland Steamer or something. I'm gonna give you the old Flat Stanley, and it's they put their hands together and they smush the penis like that.
Oh my god.
Flatten it
Jesus.
out. What's this guy even doing? The character is flattened by a bulletin board and has many adventures. I don't think I'd want to do anything if I got flattened by a bulletin board. Stanley and Arthur discover a magic lamp containing a genie. Now that sounds like it has much more to do with something else and not just the guy being flat.
I want to read the /r/relationships thread where it's like, I want my partner to give me a flat Stanley, but I'm too afraid to ask.
Yeah.
How do I bring it up?
Well, they did that in one of the Jackasses, which I started watching Jackass
really?
4.5 the other day, and I was like,
Okay.
these guys put way too much stuff in their butt. Like that,
Yeah,
that one is only like Butt Stuff the Musical or something. Like it's crazy.
Jackass 4.5, you will parentheses not put stuff up your butt. This is an Evangelion naming convention joke.
Yes,
for
I
those
love it.
who
I
know.
love it.
Oh Jesus Christ. I see. Like, are the Jackass movies enjoyable or? 'cause
No,
I'm like,
I wouldn't say enjoyable.
because my first thought was like, oh no, that poor person's penis. You know, like genuinely, like, oh no. You know.
Yeah, they flattened him between like two plexiglasses. So it was
Yeah.
like two guys across from each other. They flattened them
Sure.
between two like plexiglass boards with screws on the sides. So their penises were flat and you could also see them at the same time. And then they played ping pong ball on that little sort of flat tabletop they had. And see,
Yeah.
that kind of sure, whatever. But they went from that to then putting like like ping
that has
pong
some artistic
balls
merit.
up
Yeah.
their butt. And then there was another one
Yeah.
where a guy put a popsicle stick in his butt, showed the camera that
Yeah.
had poop on it, and then was like, what do I do?
Oh,
Should
no.
I put it in my mouth? And they're like, don't do that. And then he did. And I was like, cool, I don't
There's no
ever
way
want to
that's
see
real
this
poop.
again. Yeah.
There's no way that that's real poop, right? Like, that's fake poop.
It unfortunately is not. I think it is.
Like,
the
it was
real deal.
like they shot it like the Birdman or the Unexpected Value of Ignorance. Or like,
Yeah.
they shot it
One
in
for
one.
one.
There
One
was no
take.
edit.
Yeah.
No,
Like adolescent style.
No.
That's another one where they do a lot of one take. No, I don't know why they did that. I don't know. Those boys are kind of messed up.
Yeah,
I think they're messed
giving
up.
each other flat Stanleys. It's
They are.
not right.
No.
Yeah.
And normally, like, people have to post about that on Reddit to even get a handle on that. And these guys.
Sorry.
Oh, my
sorry,
shelves.
Sorry.
These
Oh
guys
wait,
are just out there
I think I
doing-
might have
They want us to do that.
sold something.
They wanted us to do that. I'm gonna
Okay,
buy this
okay.
Cleo. That's what they want.
Oh hell yeah.
I don't know. Do they want
No,
this
this is-
stupid ass little TV anymore? I don't think they do.
This is Japandi, like designing at its finest.
Yeah. He's like Flat
Yeah.
Stanley, but like different.
I think like you know those snooty people that are like, I can't enjoy reality TV because I just like I don't enjoy watching people make bad decisions, and I think that people on TV should have to set a good example for other people. You know,
Yeah.
when people are really annoying like that. I am unfortunately one of those people.
Yeah. I think that's
Like-
fine. And I think sometimes I'll watch like The Ultimatum or like Love is Blind and stuff. But also
Yeah.
I'm watching those things and I'm like, "Oh, I'm starting to hate these people." Like
Mm,
I watched the more recent Ultimatum and they were like they did I think it was like Ohio or something. They were all people in
Yeah.
Ohio. And then one of the girls was like, yeah, like how he faked going to the moon. And one of the guys was like, yeah, and the reason eggs are so expensive is because Joe Biden killed all the chickens. And so I was like,
Oh,
okay, well,
no.
all of these people are definitely not the sort of people that I really can like understand. So I think I'm gonna move on from this one. But
yeah.
I don't know. Some of
I
the
think-
stuff I understand a little bit where it's like oh my god, like these people exist. Ha ha ha. I guess that's just how it is. But
Yeah. Oh, you just bought a couch.
I bought a
Okay.
couch
Okay, okay.
and an ottoman. Ottoman. So you don't like the reality TVs then?
I don't like reality TV stuff, and like I don't know if it's I'm becoming like jaded with like Hinge and stuff in its entirety. Like I don't have any. This is when everyone starts turning on me. I feel it in my bones.
Yeah.
For some reason, I'm not like. I get worried when people are into like star signs too much, and I
Yeah.
don't know why. Like I think I don't know if I'm just
Well-
too much of a logical Larry. But
I think
genuinely
because it's
I get like
fake
nervous.
and made up stuff.
That's what I'm saying. But everyone is
And
so
I
into it.
understand that a lot of the audience that we have and we maybe share, I know a lot of you are gay, so it's like your personality thing, and I respect it in that way, but I do think that it is not real. Because if I look at a quiz and I say, wow, I am stubborn, like this thing says, yeah, I'm gonna pick out the stuff that relates to me because I'm gonna say, whoa. And I like to look at it sometimes, I say, yes, wow, that fits me and everything, blah, blah, blah. But girl, come on. It's not, that stuff is not real. That stuff,
Yeah.
what's it gonna do? What happens if I was born under the wrong star sign then? And I'm just like, I'm not meant to be stubborn. It's, what does he say in the Isle of Dogs? I'm not a mean dog. I don't know why I bite. Me born as a wrong star sign, guys.
And you know some of us are born Mungo Jerrys, but we really want to be Rumble Teasers. You know what I mean? So just
And what am I supposed to do? Because that's not what it said on my quiz. It said you're this, and I don't agree. And they make more of them up all the time too. Well, your rising sun. Your rising sun is this one, and your lower sun is this. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, this is why, as kids, we pretended to be cats and stuff. You're doing the same thing, except you have to do it with the made-up little star sign stuff. And I understand, it's fun to have, like, personality quirks. But don't hold me to it and say I can't be friends with you because the little 17 magazine says that you're stubborn.
Yeah. I don't know if... Oh, hang on. I don't know... I have a key and a door, but I don't know how to use them together. Do you know how to...
Me when I'm on the Destiny Islands. And Mickey hasn't shown up yet.
Me when I'm a real estate agent, and this is my first time in escrow, but I'm really scared.
I've done it. I pressed E on it.
Oh, okay. Well, there's nothing in here, right? We're
No,
already
there's
finished with the
not.
job. Okay.
I think this was just like
Alright.
a Easter egg or something. So
Okay.
you were worried
This is
that
very
people
well
would be
designed.
upset with you for saying that star signs are fake business.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, honestly, the red flags that I get on dating profiles are
Yeah.
like kind of that, or and it's not even red flags. Like, it's genuinely not like a hard red flag, but it's that, or if they say they like hiking, I'm like, we're probably incompatible on like a
You
spiritual
think that I
level.
want to go do something where the whole thing is walking, and it's not just that we're walking to
Outside?
get a treat. The only thing is we're walking, and we're outside, and there's bugs, and I have to sweat. So it means I have to, when I get home, I'm gonna be like, ew, I need a shower. My clothes are now gross because they've been outside and touched the air, and there were bugs
Too tired to even enjoy this flat Stanley properly. It's like,
Exactly.
what's the point? Yeah.
And I can't have my penis flattened out while it's still so sweaty from a hike because it's gonna slip from between the plexiglass. So what am I supposed to
do the ping pong
do?
thing, sure.
Yeah.
But we can't do the whole thing start to finish.
I went hiking with you, and that's not even what I'm supposed to do because I'm a star rising Aries. And now we're home and you're not even gonna flat Stanley me? Like, I thought we were clear this was the deal. Like, come on.
It is a shitty stereotype that people would try to like manipulate others into getting flat Stanley. It's just like yeah,
Yeah.
just unfortunate.
And I don't think that's what happens. I don't think anyone can manipulate anyone into a flat Stanley because how do you introduce the plexiglass without someone knowing accidentally?
Sure.
It's very
Sure.
obvious.
Oh, I'm buying the paint. Okay.
That's fine. I will
Okay.
buy some floor.
Okay. Okay.
So I guess we have to do it. Does it wants this whole thing to be floored now? Oh, I'm not
Oh,
very
they
good
might
at
want
it.
this in.
Whatever you're doing
Might-
over there
the-
sounds crazy, by the way.
The painting sound is like they really got some they recorded it with the ASMR microphone with the two ears.
Yeah.
It's so it's very crunchy, the sound.
I think also, like you're saying, the red flag of
Yeah.
the horoscope thing. I understand
yeah.
because it's not even that it's a red flag, that like a serious one, unless
Yeah.
it's like they're like, no, like I have to follow this to a T. Like you don't understand.
Yeah.
Then I'm
it's
like,
scary, like-
okay, that's too much.
Like I know people aren't making big life decisions based off of them, but it's more so like the what if like that happens, and then that would make me like a little uncomfy. But I
Yeah.
don't think anyone actually does that.
I think there are some people where they really are like, you know what? It has to be this way. I have
Yeah.
to I have to follow the star sign. Where's this table gonna go? It's a big table. They want a
Me
table
when I'm-
and chairs to fit in here?
Me when I'm planning a casino.
Exactly. What about the
Just-
slot machines
I guess it's a 1-to-1. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and the horoscope machine? And what is this? What is this thing? A cabinet with some kind of crazy weird name? What am I gonna do with this cabinet? Put it here, I guess?
Me when I make all my appointees, but they're not really good
Yes.
at their job.
Me when I am only hiring billionaires. If you don't
shit,
have
this plant-
money, you can't work for me. No.
Boba, do you have any?
What?
No, please, please. I
I'm
was gonna ask,
sorry I
like-
can't go hiking with you because my moon is rising.
I was gonna ask, like, do you have any IRL hobbies that you've been into lately?
I think the painting,
Mm,
mostly that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool as hell.
And then eating meringue, I think is my other
Yeah,
hobby I've been
you're
really
still on
into.
meringues.
I still am.
Yeah.
And see, I had
let's
a
go.
bout with the with some chicken like pasta salad for a little bit, but that
Sure.
one I burnt it out real quick. I had it about 3 times and I was done. That one didn't last as long.
Sure. That's me with anything from Trader Joe's. I kind of just eat the same thing over and over, but it gets really boring really fast.
Do they still have that like big box of I remember one time I bought like the biggest box of mini cookies from there, and it was like
Sure.
it was like you know they have the cheese puffs in that big like jar. It was that, but it was chocolate chip
Yes.
cookies, and I was like, yeah, this is
Oh.
for me. And then it was
Yeah.
for me, but it meant that I just constantly ate them.
Yeah, absolutely. They absolutely still have that. I think I know exactly what you mean.
I painted part of the wall that wasn't supposed to be painted, but as if they're gonna notice.
Me when I'm one of the actors and Now You See Me, like doing deception,
Doing deception.
like as if they'll notice, you know?
Me when I put the wrong horoscope to cater to the person that I want to talk to. Why, yes, of course I'm a Capricorn. Of course I am. Me changing it every time I talk to someone new that is really into their astrologies. And forging my new birth certificates.
I will say, like, something that is just funny that I've noticed is that, like, I try to keep my personal life very personal, but
Mhm.
if I'm ever going on, like, a date or something, it'll be one of few times where my kitchen, like you can tell my relationship status and my depression status by how dirty or clean the kitchen sink is.
I see.
That's like if someone there's even a chance that they'll see a kitchen sink, like it is going to be sparkling.
I see.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I did the dating apps for a little bit recently.
Yeah.
And I even tried one of the ones that someone told me about that was like a
Mhm.
bit more queer and stuff. But
Yeah.
oh my god, everyone's so annoying.
It's I was telling everyone before I started the call, like it just takes so much energy because I'm earnestly trying to like pay attention and
Yeah.
read everything, but it really just seems like
Well,
I think people kind of respond
they
at
just
the end of
all
the
want to
day
just
after a long
talk
day.
sometimes, or they don't. And then so it's like because
Yeah.
I was talking to more, well, I was trying to talk to more women than men. And then I was like,
Mm,
hey, why don't we hang out? Why don't we do something? And they just are telling me still all of their like personal traumas and stuff. And I'm so totally fine with that. But I would also like to meet up in real life because I feel like that's sort of like the thing that I'm going for and like
Yes.
interested in. And so I don't want to just like tell my entire life story to someone who I'm not even going to potentially meet up with. Or
yeah.
there's like women and then I message them because I'm like they've matched with me and they haven't sent the message, so I'm like, okay, this is not typically my role in this sort of thing, and especially since
Sure.
you were the one that matched with me. And then it's like I send a message and then they're like they're hee-hee-heeing at my thing, so I'm like, cool. And then nothing else happens and I'm like, okay, I think at one
Yeah.
point I was like, okay, I'm just gonna talk to the guys and see, and that was just so easy. They were like, yes,
Mm,
eat me. I haven't
Oh
had
my
anything,
God.
you know?
what the hell? Okay.
Well, they weren't,
yeah.
well, it was like, oh my god, I'm gonna mow the lawn. That's crazy.
That's awesome.
Look at me go. But it was
I
like,
will
talking
say-
to dudes was so easy because, unfortunately, they were receiving crumbs, and finally, it was like, I was having a conversation with them and they were like, wow, this is crazy. Is this how people mow the lawn, like this?
Yeah, side to side instead of
This
front to
feels
back.
like it just see, and you know, typically they do recommend front to back for mowing the lawn
Yeah.
because you don't want
I think-
infection or cross-contamination. But side to
Yeah, I
side,
think if you honestly, if you are lost in how to mow the lawn, I think you'll want to like trace the letters of the alphabet with the lawnmower.
yeah. I'm trying.
Oh, okay.
I'm carving a Sagittarius into the grass.
Do you when you showed me the your dating profile, I was surprised that you were getting a lot of messages.
Yeah.
Because your opening line was looking for the rumple teaser to my Mungo Jerry, and I was like, I can't believe that people know what that is, you know?
I'm really surprised that that was the point that stuck with you too, and not the fact that I was also using your cat's musical profile picture as one of mine. And that no one was like, why are you a young Asian person in this one photo? Isn't that problematic? And I said, oh, I don't know how that got there. And then I say, yeah, what do you think of the cat's musical? And
Aye.
honestly, the prompt that they had that was like, what's your pet peeve? And I said, when the
Yeah.
British introduced opium to Asia, people weren't cool with that one. They didn't like that one. Especially not while I was in the UK. They were not sort of jiving with it, really.
They were like, we should keep what we took in the museums.
Yeah.
Like that's our stuff. We got to keep it there.
Yeah. They said repatriation is for bastards. I didn't like that
Yeah,
either, 'cause
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
for repatriation.
We hate repatriation. We love squirty cream.
Yeah.
This is what it's like in a post-Brexit world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I, for my Hinge thing, for my job, I have, like, I'm curious what you think about this. I have streamer/YouTuber parentheses derogatory. I think that's good, but I don't
Yeah.
know if it belies too little of self-esteem, like you know, or if it's the right amount of low self-esteem.
I put like I think I had minus like media or something because I didn't really want to tell
Oh, that's
people that I
fair.
streamed because I was
Yeah.
like, if people show up and speak to me while I'm on the job, I don't know about that, you know. But also like
Yeah.
explaining it sometimes, and then people are like, well, obviously you're not making money doing that, and they're like, I'm like, what's your job? And they're like, I'm a social media influencer, and it's like, so you pretend to use lotion and then say it works really good. Okay.
Yeah. Honestly, that's really hurtful. You could just tell me that you don't like my lotion vlogs, but
See,
I wish that you wouldn't do it so passive aggressively. But
see,
that's
I
okay. That's
think
okay.
my criticism though for them would be that, you know, when you put lotion vlog and then you put in the parentheses grower not a shower is kind of like where I was lost with the audience because I am a shower and not a grower. So that's kind of
Sure.
just where I
Sure.
didn't understand.
Uh, um, hang on. I'm stuck in the UI right now. Oh my god.
Me when I am dyslexic and I'm in a country that has I and U as the acronym, because I don't even know if there is one.
I think there's a key around here that we
I
can
found
use
it.
for this. Oh, okay.
Is that it? Did I do it?
Me, and I'm Riku and Hollow Bastion, and Sora finally is here.
Did you play through all of Kingdom Hearts?
I played Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2. I played the mobile game that had microtransactions. That's the extent of it. How about you?
I played through, I think 1 and 2, and then I tried Chain of Memories, and I was like, oh my god, this is some bullshit, so I didn't play it.
Yeah.
But let me hit you with some memory lane then.
Yeah.
Hoo hoo hee ha, not Clayton. Hoo hoo hee ha.
Yeah.
And then also,
Yeah.
I think this one happens in Hollow Bastion. That's not true. And I think that's Sora talking to Riku about Kairi or
Yeah.
something.
There's no way you're taking Kyrie's heart. You
Yeah.
know, like he says
I
something
think
like
because
that.
I had to do that one over and over again.
Yes, that fight is very difficult.
Yeah. That's not true.
I like it. I played through Kingdom Hearts on level 1 critical mode on stream, and that was a really good exercise in masochism. Like that was very difficult, and I'm sure everyone in the community loved that it took 28 hours of the stream when we could have been playing mahjong or something else.
Is that so? Were you on like critical health the whole time?
It's just like you never like get like above level 1 health, and then critical I think is just the difficulty for the
Damn.
enemies is my assumption. Yeah.
That sounds so difficult.
I like it when games are very unfair in that way, you know?
This seems like a sort of diagnostic thing. Like it could have been on the Omegaverse quiz.
I mean, I read so much Kingdom Hearts fan fiction
Did you?
as a team.
So what's
Yes,
your
genuinely.
ship then? What's your OTP?
Okay, I keep joking that it's Roxas X Nominate, but I was reading a lot of like I was reading. I hope this is a. I was reading. This is so. I was reading a lot of like Kyrie X Nominee as well.
I do like that. I do like that. What does this want me to mow in here? Is there mowing? There is. I don't know how
When you're
I didn't.
a mower and not a shower.
This grass needs to be mowed, not growed. That's what I think. I don't think I got into fanfiction, weirdly enough. And I only wrote the one. And I don't know how that happened, because I feel like I could have been very susceptible to fanfiction.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a rebel. There's something like authentic to it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like this is very human.
Oh, this grass too. Roxas? Who'd you say Roxas X Nominate? Okay.
Yeah.
For some reason in my head that was Axel, because he was my favorite one.
Mm,
When he showed
got
up,
it
I said,
memorized.
that's the bitch for me. That's the one.
You know that guy's a rising Sagittarius. Oh my god. I don't, okay. Yeah,
Rising
people get it.
serotonin.
Yeah. Sagittarius, I believe.
I did the fanfiction I did was
Mm.
a Madoka Magica one when that came out,
Yeah.
because it was, and I'll say I watched a bit of it, didn't get through it, but I was like, I do think that I like girls too, and so the only vessel
Sure.
that I know for that, besides making gay sims and having them woohoo, is
Yeah.
making Madoka Magica fanfiction, because I think this has gay in it, so that's the vessel that I'm going to choose. So that's what I did. And
Me looking at
yeah.
me looking at different pride flags, but not sure
Yeah.
who exactly is represented.
Is this the
I
Madoka
think this has
Magica
gay
one?
in it.
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
We bought everything for this garden.
Yes. Okay. The garden is in tip top shape.
There's about 1,000 butterflies in here too.
Yeah.
Someone said, "How long have these two been friends? I wish I had someone to be silly with so easily." Yep, just about
really
1 million
sweet.
years.
That's really sweet. Oh.
It's
Do you
honestly
ever-
the real clincher for it was the cats bonding.
Yeah.
I don't think there will be anything like it.
Yeah. No, it's like a soul read.
Yeah.
Do you ever get self-conscious? Like when other people reference like, oh, they're my best friend, I don't know how to like, I don't know how to like conceptualize that as an adult. Like,
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yeah, that's normal. But then I get really self-conscious. Like, oh, would anyone think of me in that way? Like,
It is like
you're
the
so
ranking
alone, you
system.
son. Yeah. Like you'll always it's already too late for you to be making best friends. You should have thought about this earlier. If you only knew how to manage your friendships, you wouldn't be in this spot. Ugh.
I think with the best friend thing,
Yeah.
I don't know, cuz I think sometimes I'm like, I think sometimes maybe I don't get it too, cuz
Yeah.
when someone I know who I'm close friends with will be like, they'll say I love you or something, I'm like, but
Mhm.
wait, what do you mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't get it. And I get it, but I'm also like, I think because to me, I'm like, I like you a lot, and maybe I love you, but when it's like, I think sometimes too, of people where I'm like, oh, I don't think I feel like that, even though it's not that big of a deal because they're not saying it in that way. I'm too like
Right.
rational about it, where I'm like, well, I don't want to say it if it's not true. And
Yeah. What about the power of words?
yeah, exactly. Like, that means something to me. Doesn't it mean something to you? So that the best friend thing, I think sometimes it's like that too, where I'm like, I don't know. I like, if I say best friend, if I say someone's my best friend, like, how many of those are you allowed to have? How do I pick which person gets to be that? Like, that seems
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
limited sort of spot. Like, I don't want to be unfair. What if what if someone else is like a good friend, and then I say, wow, this person's like my best friend, and then
Yeah.
they're like, well, I heard that you're best friends with this other person, and I think, well, I did say that, but maybe now like the rankings have changed. I don't have a
It's a
top
lot of
8
politics.
anymore. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're just not my best friend anymore. We're looking for new people to fill the position.
They come up to me with tears in their eyes. They say, I'd never seen friends this best before.
Just because I gave you a flat Stanley in the parking lot of the mountain where we went for a hike doesn't mean we're best friends.
I think what was the ping pong thing? Like, because I don't think I really understood it, but I also immediately my thought was, if I asked HC Justin to do it for a bit, I'm sure we would.
Yeah. So they were stood across from each other completely naked,
Sure.
I think. Yeah. And then their penises were squashed between a plexiglass. That was like a long
right,
piece.
right.
And then
Right.
since they were connected by this long piece of plexiglass,
Yes.
that was how they were doing the ping pong.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But there's one more piece of this I missed. Oh, the top.
Me when I'm examining the treasure, but I'm Blackbeard in an anime.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. Me when I have a swimsuit, but I want to I want to wear something a little bit more like
With
like
coverage.
showy, I suppose.
Oh, showy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's more than one piece. Oh, I suppose you're right.
Me when I the jigsaw puzzle. Mm-hmm. These people want to. Oh my god! They made me sell the doors, and now I'm trapped in this room. Me when I'm a sim, and I don't even know it.
Mm.
I'm living in a simulation.
Do you okay, wait. In terms of the people who are like starving for crumbs,
Mhm.
what is your ideal like first encounter in public? Is it a dinner? Is it a coffee? Like what's the ideal?
Ooh. Oh, see,
'Cause
thinking
I
about
have an
that, I'm
answer.
like, oh, I'm stressed out. Cause I'd be like,
Whoa.
just like come over and I don't know, like we watch a show or something.
Whoa. Okay.
You know? That's
For
just
like you've
easier.
never met anyone before.
Yeah, but see, that's the scary thing too, because I'm like, oh, you're gonna murder me, aren't you?
That's what like mine has to be in public.
Yeah, I think it would be too. Because I'm like, ugh, even if it was like a girl or something, it'd be like, you could probably still murder me. Like, I don't want to be sexist. Like, it's probably still possible. So I shouldn't think that you won't murder me just because you're a girl. No.
Your fears of getting murdered are sounding pretty woke.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but it's the one thing that I retained from my wokeism.
I think like coffee is good because if it goes horribly, at least you only really have to be there for an hour, you know? Yeah.
I think that's the thing too though, because you're like, I don't know. Maybe that's why I just was like so over it, because I thought, oh, like we go do this thing and then like we talk and whatever, and how many fucking chairs do they want around this little ass table? Christ, it's just too.
Me when I'm
so
the event planner for the Last Supper.
Taylor Swift's fucking wedding, apparently.
So true.
But like, I'm like, I gotta like meet this person and like, what are we gonna talk about? They're not gonna understand the weird things that I think are funny.
Yeah.
Like, and then when I say references to things like, oh, like, did you see that interview with Robert Pattinson where he had to guess who his character was and it was him, and then he goes, am I ugly? And I laughed a lot. And they're gonna be like, what are you talking about? And that's not funny. And then I'm gonna be like, what? Yeah, it is. Like, what do I do?
Yeah, sure.
Am I ugly?
I don't know if I've seen.
It's so good. It's so good.
Please send it to me. Also, by the way, I'm furnishing a pervert's like lair right now. Like they have a massage table in here.
Let me see. I'm gonna find you this TikTok because of course it's a TikTok, so it's so quick to watch. But
yeah.
A pervert's lair with a massage table.
Yeah. Please ignore the interior decor as well. I'm not gonna lie. It's just sort of a make sure everything's done and then you can go home kind of situation.
I understand. Here's the. Oh my god! It's got the fucking share link that's gonna track me or whatever.
That's okay. I'll give him a little of my cash or my cookies.
So he just said unhinged stuff, which is so funny.
Yeah.
But the am I ugly thing is hilarious to me.
Oh, I can hear you slicing. Oh, hello. The pervert's lair is right this way.
That's the best thing I've heard all day. Me when I me when I get asked to star in an Austin Powers reboot. Can't just come over here and scan my stuff.
Well, oh, sorry.
I made this room. I made this because it doesn't look like a pervert lair. It's not good enough. This is how they told me to make it.
Really threatening. Oh, you sent it to me in the stream chat. Okay.
Yeah.
If I watch this TikTok, will it like demonetize me? Okay, I'm
No,
just
it
gonna
won't.
assume that there's no music.
There's not. As far as I remember. I've just painted the wrong wall. Girl, why can't I see this? Oh, it's fine.
They seem like they don't like him very much.
He goes, "Am I ugly?" And he goes, "Do you all hate me?" And then he says stuff like, am I untalented or something? And that to me
Dude,
is really funny.
he's got to do more Trump voice. Like that's.
Am I ugly? Do
Am I
you
ugly?
all
I'm the
hate
ugliest.
me?
Yeah. I guess it's comforting in a way to be like, oh, that person's an actor, and they still have feelings of, oh, well, he's not asking, am I ugly? He's doing it for charades.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which is even
boo.
funnier though, because he doesn't know it's him. And so for him to be like, am I ugly? And he's like, does this little head turn that, like, one of my favorite things about that too is people in the comments of that were like posting this little gif of a monkey that's like turning its head to the side. And it looks just like his expression he's doing, and that's what made me really like it.
Were you a big Twilight person?
I mean, I don't think so. I think I resisted reading it because I was like, that sounds like trash. And then I was like,
Yeah.
"Ah, fine, I guess I'll read it. And then I read all of it because I was like, well, I've already put some time into this, so I might as well. I will tell you though, I think you'll be able to relate to this if I know
Yeah.
our personalities.
I've
So
never been more excited in my entire life.
when I was in middle school, I got really
Yeah.
into reading this this like series of books by this woman, and there was like I can't even remember what the plot was at all, but it was like a young adult book, and it probably was fine for my age rating or whatever. But like my mom is very like anti like nudity and like and like in movies and stuff and all of that. And so
if I so much as see a trampoline on this TV screen, we're
exactly
throwing the whole TV away.
no
Yeah.
kind of basically. And oh my god, is it a mess up here? What room does it want us to do?
I know. I keep getting this shrugging chipmunk.
But me when I'm all out of flat Stanleys. But so I had this book that I was reading that was this like series, and I think like I read the book and I stayed up super late reading it because I think it got to this part where there was like some romance, and I was like oh, I like this, like this is kind of fun. And so I like stayed up and read, and then like I went to go see my dad the next day because I had like I would have to like go and like schedule time to go and hang out with my dad because
Sure.
he was irresponsible, and so there was only some times where I would go to see him. He wants me to sell the shelf now. Why does it not like
Oh
it?
shit! I don't know if I just sold the shelf that you just put down.
I don't know. It says sell it. It says sell.
I know
one.
but that can't be right because we also need to place one. Can I
don't
just
know.
try selling a shelf by the seashore?
Well, we'll still. Oh, it wants this one gone. Above the door. But
Okay, if you
so
wanna do...
I read that book and I read it super like I was like, I'm gonna read this for the rest of the night, and I read it until like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
or something, and I was like, I was in middle school, so I was 12 or something. Then I go see my dad, and my dad was like, what'd you do this weekend or something? And of course, in the book, there was like a makeout scene or something like that, and like the girl was like had a crush on the guy and blah blah blah, and they hung out and all of this and blah blah blah, and I was like, oh, like for me that was scandalous, right? Because my mom was like,
Yes.
nothing is allowed, and so
Yeah.
my dad was like, what'd you do this weekend? And I was like, oh, I read this book and I stayed up till like 2 a.m. reading it. And so my dad goes, must have been a really good book. So then I panicked, and when I got home, I took the book from my room, I threw it in the outside garbage can, I put it under other garbage, because I was like, he's gonna tell my mom, why'd she stay up till 2 a.m. reading this book? And then my mom's gonna go look at the book and see that they made out in the book, and then I'm gonna get in trouble, so I threw it in the trash. And it was a book I'd bought, like, with my allowance that was, like, $20. Because it was a hardcover book too, and I threw it out in the outside garbage under the thing because I was like, I'm gonna be in so much trouble.
Have you well, first of all, the Kyrie X nominee fanfiction would have sent your life, like, knocked, I think it might have knocked your entire life out of orbit. So
Yeah.
in a way, I'm like, thank goodness that wasn't discovered. And that's also very funny. The making out thing, I don't know if I told you this before, but on one of my streams recently, I Googled how to kiss without so much saliva, and I don't know if I still have like a good answer for that. But anyway, yeah. I'm using some of my perks right now.
Well, maybe there is a perk that lets you kiss without so much saliva.
Wait, are you down to do one more?
Yeah.
House? Okay.
I do think that is an issue though too, because sometimes I'm like, oh, like this is messy, guys.
Yeah, it's not. I don't like it when there's saliva involved.
I know. Sometimes there's too much of it.
Yeah.
Maybe it has something to do with the star sign.
Yeah, I'm a clean person rising.
Yeah.
Not a messy whatever. Do you know your star sign? I will say, like, mine is unfortunately very accurate, despite all my like dislike of it. Like the Gemini thing is like, apparently your whole shtick is being very like two-faced, and I'm like, oh, I could definitely see that because I mask a ton. Like I'm very different in a lot of different situations.
See, that's. I had someone say that to me once, and I think that really like messed me up because it was when I was in middle school, so I was already getting bullied a lot. But I was hanging out with these girls on my bus that were like, they were in like 8th grade or something, and I was in I think it was 6th, because it was 6, 7, and 8th grade. Well, the cats were fucking around, and I was like, what the hell are they doing? And I was like, I would hang out with these girls on the bus, and I would like, I wanted to be like them because they were cool and they were nice to me.
Sure.
And then one of them, Connie, she was like, you're so annoying, and she's like, and you just take on a different personality for everyone that you hang out with. Like, what's wrong with you? And then I was like, cool. I'm gonna just go stop existing and never speak to anyone ever again.
No. They might be dead. You know what
possible.
I mean? It's possible that they're dead.
They might have said that to the wrong person.
Yep.
Not me, though. I just was fine. I just was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna take this on board, and then, like, alter my personality, but I don't know how to do that because you told me that I shouldn't do that. So now I'm sort of, like, locked into I don't know what to do.
Yeah, you just mind freaked me. Like, what the hell is going on there?
I've been mind freaked. I've been mind freaked. Me after the Flat Stanley.
We're in an office. We're in an office of some kind.
I don't know what this place is.
Yeah, we're in like a VR office-y type thing.
My cats are just going crazy in the background.
Is it because of the catnip that they're just like
Oh, that
kind of
might
going
have.
sick about?
That might have been it. That might have been it. Oh my god, he's just running up the stairs going nuts. I don't even think they really got into it.
Real rum tum tugger behavior.
He is. He goes, when
Yeah.
I want to go out, but you let me come in. The rum tum tiger is a curious cat. And I want to lay in the drawer, but you let me lay in it still. And I let you eat a mouse when I want to eat a Cheeto, but you let me go outside and I say I don't want to go. When you open up the door and I don't want to come in.
Yo, the lyrical prowess of Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yeah.
Oh, when he said it really like moved me. Oh my god.
And I was thinking, why was he not writing Hamster Dance with the,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought it was written by him, but it turns out it was
Honestly,
not.
Good artists steal, and that's a surefire example of that. But like I love the motif of the Cheeto throughout the play.
Yeah. Little known
Grisabella the
fact.
glamour. Yeah. Cheeto. Oh no. All alone in the snack drawer. I found it was just
Yes.
like a nice. It was just a nice through line. People say that it doesn't have plot, but it has a lot of plot.
I thought the continuity of the Cheeto was perfect in the Cats musical.
Yeah.
Hello, thank you for the raid. I'm playing games with my friend, so I'm distracted,
McCavity,
but
the
thank you so
mystery
much.
cat. He's called the hidden paw. He doesn't obey gravity. He thinks he's above the law. I think the lyrics are close to that.
I can't even remember. I just remember some of the Rum Tum Tiger one, and then
Yeah.
the Moonlight one, because I thought that's just a normal song.
Yeah.
And I thought the Rum Tum Tugger, I thought he was Tim Curry for a very long time.
Wait, like the actor?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I don't know who Tim Curry is,
He's
but
Tim Curry. He was the guy from the Rocky Horror Picture Show, right? And then he was also he was the sexy sludge from Fern Gully, right?
Yeah, if I had a nickel
The sexy
for
sludge.
every time I've been described as that.
See? Well, then you should know the Tim Curry. Who's the sexy slime? The sexy slime.
Can I say something about Tim Curry?
Oh, of course.
I might not know who he is, but there better be some rice around. You know what I mean?
I think he was in Interview with the Vampire, so...
Hmm.
It's written by Anne Rice? Yep.
That's honestly I'm too much of a cultural dilettante to know what you're talking about.
It's Anne Rice. It's Anne Rice. What do they want me to clean? Oh, the stuff off of this board. This place is crazy in here.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Do you think that you would like working at like a gaming company?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I guess it depends on what it was. Like if it was like then you have to work with influencers or like streamers. I don't think I would like that. Because I see that from the other side, right?
Yeah. I guess you could still lie and say that you work in media or something, you know? It's you don't have to pigeonhole yourself necessarily.
No, that's true.
Hey, don't sell my things.
I'm gonna try not to, but I am tempted. I'll buy this Soja plant pan plant.
Thank you.
Pants plot.
Thank you.
I'm gonna buy these 2 plots, and I'm gonna put plants in them.
Me, when I'm shopping around for a good script idea to develop into a movie.
You can't do that, right? Like, you can just buy one.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's what James Cameron did for Avatar. And then he was like, oh, I just gotta keep this train going. I just gotta keep the train going, guys. What do I do this time? They're blue. What?
have you seen the Odyssey slash like my thing with movies is like this is so sad, but like I don't like the commitment aspect, you know?
Mm.
Like committing for hours at a time.
Depends on what it is, because I'll just like I'll just binge movies sometimes, but usually I'm doing a secondary thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I watched 3 movies yesterday,
Oh my goodness, what did you
back to
watch?
back. So I watched this new Amazon shark film called Devil's Mouth, which it's
Okay.
about sharks. The cave was called Devil's Mouth. And then I
Devil's
watched
Mouth. Talk about my ex. Just kidding.
talk about
Just
the
kidding.
one with the too much spit. Whoa.
That's me. I'm the one with too much spit.
Wait, are you?
I think I'm the constant, and so I'm like, how do I stop? Like, there's like I don't know. I'm not like Pavlov, and every time I kiss someone's ringing a bell over and over. But like, I'm scared that I am the problem.
So you're saying when you kiss people, there's too much spit, and you're saying that you're
I
the
think
common
sometimes-
denominator.
I'm scared. I don't know if that's true, but I'm scared that that is the case.
So what? So are people complaining? Are they like, there's too much spit here? Is that like, is there like a review that happens afterwards, or is it like you're like thinking to yourself, oh, there's too much spit happening?
You know, there's never a review. Maybe to protect my ego. I'm honestly not sure. But it's more so me just being like, uh-oh, there's too much spit here. I'm not enjoying this as much, but I don't know how to have less of it.
Mm.
But a lot of the advice was just like less, like use less, like of your tongue, because that's how it's gonna happen. There was a lot of it. There was a lot of kind advice on Reddit.
Was there? Did you make a post, or
Yeah.
you found one already?
It certainly seems like I made a post, but I was just browsing the vast library of information that was already there.
I see. Okay,
Yeah.
I get it. I don't know. I guess it would be like Is it? I guess it would be the tongue thing.
Yeah.
But
Wait,
also
what were we talking about?
kissing with too much
Oh,
spit.
Sorry, like I knew that that's what we were talking about. I just wasn't. I got lost for a really quick moment.
I think, and I don't know, but it's like maybe
Yeah.
some people just make a lot of spit, you know?
Yeah.
Like I think some people just do. Like I got I had tooth gems for a little bit, which
Sure.
is like they take a gem and they just sort of like glue it to your tooth, and then
Okay.
it stays on for a while because it's like dentist glue basically. So it's like braces glue,
Sure.
right? And so when I went to
They
go,
take a gem. Are they putting your paintings on your teeth?
yes,
Just like a positive, nice thing, you know?
they put a little portrait of Steven Universe on there.
Who's your dentist? Dorian Gray? Ooh. Portrait of Dorian Gray reference, Oscar Wilde.
Yeah, my tooth just kept getting older. My tooth got so old over time.
My teeth were perfect, but the veneers in my attic kept getting cavities.
Yep. And no
Yep.
one knew. And I would look up there and
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, someone's gonna find out about this veneer having cavities in my attic. And then I'm gonna be really embarrassed. But what happened was I went to go get the teeth gems, and so what happens is they
Yeah.
they put this thing that makes your it's like that thing at the dentist so that they can look at your teeth real good.
Yeah.
You know, and then
Yes.
people were playing games with them, like the Game Grumps were doing the games where it's like, say words while you
Mhm.
have this thing. So, like, the person put that in, and then I just was immediately drooling. Because my mouth is being
Mm.
held open by a thing. And so then,
Me when I see a flat Stanley piece of artwork. I don't.
and so I was like, oh, okay, guess that's just something I have to deal with. And I don't know if it was like an irregular amount of drool or not, but they kept just putting more and more like wads of cotton in my mouth to like try to like soak it up. And that's when I started getting self-conscious because I was like, I wonder if other people have to use this many wads of cotton, because this seems like a lot of wads of cotton, like more than like
Yeah.
other people might
Yeah.
have to have. And so like it was like they were fighting against it, because they have to have the teeth have to be dry for the adhesive to really, really stick. And I think they were like, damn, this bitch fucking mouth is so moist. Like, what do I do? And I at one point there was so much like cotton in my mouth that it was like it was crazy. I had cheeks like a chipmunk. But I guess, do you think when you've been to the dentist you've noticed anything like that that would indicate like that that's your issue?
You know, I really I don't. You know when they put like the little mouth vacuum
Yeah,
in there because they have to work and
of course.
they can't have you drooling all over everything.
Yeah.
I really like the mouth vacuum. I feel like the mouth vacuum, I don't know if it's supposed to go at such a constant prodigious rate, but whenever it was me, it seemed like that vacuum was putting in work, you know?
Yeah.
So
Maybe you know how
I
in the
don't know.
Dune movie they have like that thing that goes in their nose or whatever. Maybe you could get like a sort of portable like situation with one of those that you can take with you when you are gonna make out with someone, so that it will just like suck up any like sort of drool issue, you know.
And then I whisper, I lean in and I whisper, "Lisan al dry mouth." You know?
Yeah. Lisan al no tongue. Sorry, I can't kiss with tongue because if I do, the drool situation is out of control and neither of us want that. That's what you say.
Me
And
when
then
I'm
they
a
say,
moist
"I do
critical
like that."
thumbnail.
A moist critical thumbnail.
Like the drool situation is crazy.
He'd be drooling. Is that what he does? Is that his thing? Is that why he's moist critical?
He just does like the X situation is, you know,
I
is crazy.
see. I just saw.
Yeah.
Did I just see garbage get thrown?
Yeah, I
Okay.
wanted to get it down here before finishing the job.
I see.
The exterior is looking good. Me when I judge a book by its cover. But
Okay, that's a good one. I was trying to think of one.
It is sad to like do it to your own statement, you know?
No, I think it's
Like-
good to do.
Okay.
I think I tried to get one. Let me think. Okay.
Yeah.
Me when I get confused about which part is the alligator, right? Is that what they say?
Wait.
Interior
what was the
crocodile alligator. me when I'm describing that I what sort of vehicle I drive and whether or not it's a Chevrolet movie theater. Yep. Pack up your comedy bags, idiots. The funniest guy. Don't say insane to that.
Next up on the YouTube recommended list after that joke is Nyan Cat. There's gonna be a lot of Nyan Cat references. Wait, can I tell you something? I don't know if you're the same way. So I like one of the ways that I like to show that I'm like a good partner is like asking questions and active listening. But I don't know if you get like tsundere because on like if I'm getting coffee with someone, if we are exploring each other's interior crocodile alligators, I don't know why I said that. I just wanted to say that. It really is in reference to nothing. But like I secretly really want to be asked questions too, and not everyone does that, you know? It really bums me out when people don't do that.
I don't think they do anymore. And I think when I think about it, I think you're really good at asking questions because when I accidentally called you Yu-chan in my brain earlier, I was also thinking, I was like, all right, I gotta ask Yu-chan some really good questions because they always ask me really good questions.
Well, really?
Yeah, I did, and I was like, okay, like I gotta sneak in some questions because they're so quick with asking the good questions. Like I gotta figure this out because it's gotta be it. I gotta make this even so that they feel like they're getting
Oh.
questions out of it too. And now I know that that's your friendship love language too, perhaps.
Yeah. Me, as soon as we end the Discord call, I say to my chat, "Can you believe Boba asked me 0 questions today?"
And me when I end the
Shitty.
call. Nice job, not asking that one any questions. What are you? Extremely selfish and stupid. What, you've never heard of a question before, you idiot moron. And then I go, oh, I've never heard a question before. I am an idiot moron. So why did you like Flat Stanley so much?
I think it was like a very like the thing. I think the thing that was special about Flat Stanley
Yeah.
was that he could travel a lot because he could be just like mailed to different places because he was so flat.
Yeah.
And he got his penis smushed a lot, and I was like, yippee! Like I.
He said, interesting, something is unlocked within me. Just like me, when I discovered that in my grandfather's downstairs bathroom, he had magazines that were motorcycles, but also women with no tops on that were riding the motorcycles. And I was like, ooh, when I read these, my body feels tingly. And then so I just would sneak downstairs a lot to read them. And then I eventually told my grandma, why does grandpa have those? And then they were gone from the bathroom. And so I cucked myself. Horrible day. Where's this? Oh, there we go.
Oh, nice. There's apparently stains in here still.
I don't think that's true. Might be.
It could be behind the couch, maybe?
Oh, it's...
Oh, I just sat on the couch. I don't know how to get up.
It's under the table.
Okay. Well, I don't want to get in your way because I don't know what kind of finishes. Oh, there's like a, oh my god, there's like a crime scene back here. Holy shit. I'm just gonna do the crime scene.
Me when I see the aftermath of the Flood Stanley HC Justin XU schlong. I can't fucking say it.
Me when I look at the puddle of saliva after I managed to kiss someone.
I think it's okay.
I think it's okay too. But it is like, I don't like the smell of saliva. Like, I don't like anything about it. I wish we didn't need it to function.
I think that about things sometimes. I think it's...
Yeah.
Oh, ew, I could see my little legs moving from underneath me and I didn't like that.
Me when I wake up in chapter 1 of Kafka's Metamorphosis. Okay.
Oh my god. Very true, though. I wish I wasn't a cockroach. How the fuck I'm gonna move these? I gotta move these things out of the way. Oh my god, I should have done the floor first. I think I understand though, because sometimes I am like, oh, if I want to do this thing that's nice, I gotta like also deal with body stuff too. And it even can just be my own body stuff where I'm like, oh, like, what if I have a smell and I don't know it? You know what I mean? And that can be of any part of me.
Yeah. And you mean like your soul most of all, right?
Yes.
Like a spiritual cosmic sense. No,
I don't know.
Like I think a lot of the literature around it all is like hey, it's like a weird gross thing and it's like very vulnerable and that's okay. We all have to embrace it. And I'm like, "Oh, I actually have a very hard time like doing that." And so then it's like you'll never have a satisfying experience where you're truly present with another human being. And this is why people aren't fans and you're too particular, you know, stuff like that.
Well, you might not even want to embrace it. It's just like, oh, like, we just don't need that stuff, right? We forgo it.
Boba, is this induction cooktop? Okay. I thought you were trapping me in here with
I did want you to just only exist next to my stove.
me when I think about a kitchen towel.
You've trapped me with a paint bucket.
Oh, okay, wait, hang on. I did not mean to do that. Let me move this paint bucket.
I don't know if there's still one more stain in here.
Mm.
And I don't know where it resides. Oh, I found it. And I'm cleaning it. Have you had any new
I don't know
hobbies then besides
Oh, I've been playing Pokemon Platinum on a real Nintendo DS. I'm not even emulating. Like
Really?
it's like yeah. I'm trying to stay like present, and it's like slightly better than playing on your computer and having something on the second monitor, I suppose. But I'm still like watching something in the background. It's just fun. And then I'm kind of like speed running through the game to get to the post game. But I've genuinely been having such a genuinely been experiencing real joy playing it.
Which one is that? Is that on the DS then?
It's on the DS. It's like the same generation as like Diamond and Pearl and those games.
Oh. Who are
Yeah.
the starters in that one?
It's Piplup, the cutest one, the little penguin, Chimchar, the fire monkey, and then Turtwig, the grass turtle.
Okay. I don't think I
Yeah.
put too much time into that one. I think because
Mhm.
I think the last one that I really played a lot of was X and Y.
Oh, that's
And I
cool as
did
hell. I
enjoy
don't think I've
those.
ever. Yeah, I don't think I've touched X and Y. Me when I'm learning the alphabet letter by letter, but it's really hard.
They're all the way at the end, and that's kind of annoying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who'd you choose then? So you went with Piplup.
I wanted to go with Piplup, but I think for the sake of like remaining competitive in the post game, I went with Chimchar so I could have an Infernape instead.
What do you think about the bipedal Pokemon?
Mm, you know, I I don't like it. I want them all to be cute, but
Yeah.
I also like I'm not gonna turn up my nose just because a Pokemon Evolutions is starting to unlock something within me, you know?
See, that's why I don't like them. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
how many vases do these people want in this room? I keep clicking it and
Me-
it keeps saying more. It's say more, it's say more. Is it because it's not on the... Is it technically not in the room because it's on the windowsill?
Me when
No,
I'm
they
furnishing
want-
like a shop in
They
the
want
Zelda
5...
universe.
They want 5 vases in here. And some kid's gonna come in here screaming. Some non-verbal hero of time is gonna come in here and break all the vases for 3 rupees.
Wait, it says that I still need to paint more, but I don't know. Like, no, it's not highlighting anything for me.
Maybe you missed a spot somewhere.
Oh, I did miss a spot.
I closed the door.
Okay, that's pretty embarrassing.
No, I think it
me
was
after
fine.
drooling a lot. Oh my God.
No, the drool is fine, I bet. What do they say? Ooh,
When in Rome?
no, it's like I'm trying to do a not a drooler, not a drooler, a shower grower thing, but drool.
Yeah.
But I don't got
more of
one.
a fooler,
Mm.
and that I'm very deceptive.
What's that? Now I've got a song in my head, but I don't know which one it is. Where it's like
Is it Love Fool by the Cardigans?
no, I don't know who they are.
Is
I don't
it
know the Cardigans.
Oh, was there ever such a cat? A cat so clever as magical, Mr. Mistopheles.
It was that one. It was, but it was about drool instead.
Oh.
Job
Okay,
finished.
This job finished. I am down to run it for one more house, but I don't know because it's very late in Europe land where you are. And also, wait, before anything else, how do people enter your giveaway in case there are people here that want to win some wonderful paintings?
If they come over to this chat and type ! Enter, then they will get
Ooh.
one little entry into there. One little entry.
I will say this: if you leave for Boba's chat and enter, which I think that you should do, please return, because you know how fragile. I can't.
Open another tab. Open another tab. Don't even leave the first one. Don't even leave the first one. Also, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna grab something real quick.
Yeah,
But I'll be right back.
Please. I don't think Boba has me muted on their stream, but I don't care. I'll say this. I think I'm being pretty normal today. I think I'm being pretty normal. I think. You know, this is like I laughed so much the last time that we played Power Wash Simulator that I was like nervous because I was like, oh well, what if it's like somehow what if it's gonna be a worse stream for everyone involved, and as a result, no one's gonna want to do collabs with you anymore. You're gonna die very, very alone. And so I don't know. I'm genuinely very like jittery as a result of that, you know? I'm a regular chatter, not a paid one, and I'm having a lot of fun this stream. Check your PayPal. That's honestly some really good paid chatter work because like that's amazing paid chatter work because you even imply that you're not a paid chatter, which is just going above and beyond on the job, you know? TR Test, you were absolutely right. The paint did miss the area behind the door. I don't know why I thought I didn't have to paint behind there. Very normal, very handsome, wet-mouthed guy from a username the_wet_man. Holy moly. Okay.
That's some high praise.
Welcome back.
If there's someone that knows wet mouths, it's gotta be the Wetman.
Oh, we can buy a house.
Ooh.
I'm gonna buy the lavender house. Or maybe I can buy a compact house. Oh, we don't have enough money. Okay.
The lavender house, what is this? A marriage that is friendship and we get to do whatever we want elsewhere because we're not in a real marriage, but it's still a real marriage because it's platonically real?
You know, I didn't know that, but it really, because someone had on their profile looking for someone to lavender marry, and I didn't know what that meant, and so now I do.
Yep. It's like
I'm gonna buy this.
You're friends and you just get married for the friend government benefits since there's crazy benefits and tax things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're still in this game.
I think I am.
But I just moved. Okay. Are you in this new house that I just moved to? It's called like More Than a Trailer.
I think I'm loading into moving.
Okay. More Than a Trailer when I watched the whole film.
More than a trailer. It's a movie. Christopher Nolan. 3 hours of
Nolan.
Matt Damon.
New.
Now, why did they get Matt Damon to play Odysseus when he's supposed to be a scrungly little fuck ass?
He's supposed to be like he's supposed to have like a black beard. I only know this because I watched like a video essay describing like comparing the original Odyssey to the new one. I
think the best telling of the Odyssey is "Oh brother, where art thou?" You have to exit this game and then come back in. So the film "Oh brother, where art thou?" is like it's like a film that's sort of like about... It's like old-timey country stuff. Like American country. And it's starring George Clooney, who is... I don't remember their names in the movies because I'm bad with that. But, so he's the main guy, and then he is trying to go on a journey to get back home because he was in prison. And it's the telling of the story, the Odyssey, and it's pretty much a musical as well, so you might like it. And so it's the story of the Odyssey. Oh, I've just pasted the Robert Pattinson TikTok into the code to try to rejoin the game, and I don't think that will work.
Wait, can I think I might need to invite you, or can I even?
I'm joining with the code to see if that works. I am here.
Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Reload in 1 second.
No problem.
Okay, awesome.
And so it's the story of the Odyssey, of course, but it's told in a way where it's not like one for one, where it's not like there's the Lotus Eaters, but instead of the Lotus Eaters or whatever, that part of the story, it's like and the sirens, there's like women who are singing by the side of a lake and they're like tempting them and blah blah blah. And then
A lot of trampolines by the lake.
there's exactly, that is very tempting. But there's like basically like each thing that happens is a part of the Odyssey story, but just told in the way that like is formulated for that. Why can't I see the house thing? The house. Oh, this is just our house.
This is just our house. I don't know if that's good or bad. Like, is this because this is what it's supposed to be, right? Like,
doing
a
house
colony
stuff.
that runs independently. Okay.
But so it's like the things from the Odyssey, but then formatted to be as if they were that part of history. So I think my favorite like part of it is because, of course, in the Odyssey, he's like he has to trick a Cyclops so that he can escape from him,
they
right?
need to escape.
So in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? The Cyclops is John Goodman, who is wearing an eye patch because he lost an eye. And they're like trying to trick him. And then there's also just like the soundtrack for it, really good.
Damn, okay. It would be really disrespectful after you so kindly summarized the literary merits of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou for me to just say, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Me when I'm on a family trip and one of my siblings goes missing. So I'll say I can't wait to watch it.
No, I think that fits in it too. And I think you should give it a try. I think it is, I guess it's a musical. Set in 1937, they say. But it's really, really good.
Do you have this psychological thing where when someone recommends something to you, like it makes you not want to do it?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I know how to unactivate it
please.
then. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
How would I say it to me? I would say like, oh, like, you probably got a lot of other stuff that you're watching right now, but like, if you ever feel like watching something, like,
oh, whoa.
I think it's on, let me see what it's on, right? And then I just say where it's on.
Yeah, just to plant the seeds.
Yeah. And then if you're like, oh, like, you've got to make it, I've got to make it like your idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's
there's like a real, like, there's a real terminology for this. It's like something
demand avoidance.
Like, yeah, or authority, like defiance.
Like, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
No, I get it. Yeah, I do the same thing. So I know. Because then I'll be like, cool, you've made it so I can't watch it now.
I know. One of my mods so kindly recommended Outer Wilds to me, and I can say without a doubt it's like one of the most beautiful things I've ever experienced. And after their recommendation, it took me 4 years to get around to it because I was just like, well, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Like, I want to discover it myself. So yeah, it's very annoying for everyone in my orbit.
No, I do the same thing. This place is Filth Town.
This is awful. I wish I could hire someone to wash the carpets and then stand around talking to them, but also not want to talk to them too much because of very appropriate fears.
But I don't think that will happen here, because I think we are that guy. I think we're that
Neil
guy.
Patrick Harris in the Tony's opening monologue. We were that kid. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, but I don't like that guy. I don't like that guy, and I know he can sing a little bit and stuff.
Yeah.
Because he was in Glee or whatever. But I don't like him because he had the... Wasn't he? Was he in that? He was in that.
Yeah. He was in Glee. He sang the Aerosmith, like, the "You've Gotta Lose to Know How to..." The Dream On, yeah.
Yeah. But, I don't like him because he had that Amy Winehouse cake. So I just kind of say fuck that guy forever, you know?
Yeah.
I don't vibe with him. Because I don't think that's like... I think that's one of those things where it's kind of like, okay, some things you can forgive people for, but first of all, they gotta really apologize for it. And second of all, that thing, that's maybe one of those things where it's like, maybe I don't vibe with the kind of person that you are just at a core level.
Yeah.
And it's not just
Totally.
because you're a Sagittarius rising kind of guy, but or the Amy Winehouse death cake is kind of why.
Yeah. It's not a good look. I wouldn't call myself a big fan.
No.
Yeah, just more so aware of the Tony opening
Yes.
monologues, etc., etc.
Understandable.
Yeah. Wait, are we cleaning just for fun, or does this actually yield a benefit for us?
It yields no benefit besides that we don't live in squalor. So which sometimes is enough in real life, but in a video game,
Right.
it depends.
No, and then I spent so much money on this house as well. Oh no. Do you know where the laptop is, such that we can clean someone's house for unadulterated profit?
What are you, Dora the Explorer? I don't know where the laptop is, and I hope I didn't sell it on accident.
Store.
If you press tab, does it have a laptop in it? Just a brain laptop?
I'm pressing tab, but I am.
Oh, we got this Fallout TV. See it?
Oh hell yeah!
It's gonna play like the house guy, and not the one that does the diagnoses.
Now, I haven't played the Fallout games, and this is again we're getting into a really tricky territory where if you say too many good things about it, I might react like a cat that is playing hard to get. You know?
Ooh, okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me think here.
Wait, I genuinely cannot find the laptop.
I've bought one. It's called Laptop Nicholas,
okay.
and I bought it.
Okay.
But oh, so I heard you were thinking about playing the Fallout games soon.
Maybe, maybe.
And you were interested in doing that. And I don't know much about them. At all. And
Wait, are you in the laptop right now? Because I can't access it at all. Like,
No,
I'm clicking
I can't.
use button.
I am not. I don't know. Is it my laptop? My laptop,
It might be your
Nicholas?
laptop. It might be yours.
Someone says, oh. Oh, we can do it in tab and buy a new laptop if we want.
Okay. Electronics. Laptop Nicholas.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Me
Round
when
two.
when I hire a very small, entertaining jester man named Nicholas who will come around to your house and sit on your knee. And that's the name of his ad on Craigslist.
Wait, it's not letting me use the laptop. Oh my goodness.
Are we eating on it?
I'm eating on that thing.
Maybe-
Tarzan, when he's using a laptop, ooh, ah.
Not Clayton.
Not Clayton.
I'm using my perks because I forgot about those. You can do it in tab, I guess it says at the top.
Also, oh my god, I think we have to go back to the previous house. The absolute shithole that is the starting house.
To like get our laptop from there?
Unironically, like there was a little laptop icon on this map.
That's kind of silly with it.
Yeah. Are you ever gonna sell your Pokemon cards, or are you looking to keep them for nostalgia's sake?
I don't think I
and just,
ever
like-
could sell them because I've got that condition where I attach real feelings to inanimate objects, such as it's difficult for me to sell stuffed animals because I think they will be sad, and I think I will also somehow feel like that about my Pokemon cards.
This, like, I was talking about how stuffed animals have feelings, and no one really understood that. But
Yeah.
I'm very glad that you said something, because this is 100% true,
Yeah.
and I'm sick and tired of pretending like it's not.
Well, when you have like a few of them that get to sit on the bed with you, And then
Yeah.
you're like, oh, the ones on the floor are gonna see this and they're gonna be sad. So I have to put these ones up here, and then suddenly there's no room for you on the bed because you've had to
Yeah.
give them all
Make
equal
room.
bedtime.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Oh my god. Yeah.
No, I get it. Unfortunately,
Me
I have that.
me when I lavender marry my shiny magneton, but my Metagross EX wants some love too.
Exactly. I don't
Yeah.
even have those guys. I think like the rare ones that I have are I have this like older Espeon card. I've got some like old
Ooh,
like
yeah.
of the original like Japanese release ones too.
Yeah.
And then I think just some miscellaneous things that are still worth money, like some Blastoise and a Vileplume and things. And then I do have
Oh hell.
I have at least one of the Shadowless ones, which was like the misprint, but those aren't really worth
Yeah.
a
Oh my
lot.
god.
But I got one of those, and then I've got another misprint that I don't think is like a widely reported one, which is I have a Vileplume from the Jungle Pack that doesn't have the jungle stamp on it in the corner.
Oh my goodness.
So it's going crazy over
This is
here in
some
Pokemon Card Town.
this is your version of Uncut Gems. I have not seen the movie.
Uncut Gems. What is it? Me moving from America to the UK. There was one time I'll be a little I don't think this is TMI, but whatever.
Okay.
There was when I did use a dating app in America years and years and years
Sure.
ago, there was this
Yeah.
nice guy that I met up with who
Uh-huh.
was a he was his family was from Thailand. He was a nurse and he was absolutely ripped to hell. He was so
Okay.
muscular, crazy style. And so he was like, "Do you want to come over?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then so he came over to get me, and then we go to his house. And it was super late at night, which I was like, "Yeah, I understand the vibes here, fine." And then he was like, "Okay, like I have to tell you something, and like it's okay if it's like you're like not interested after that." And I was like,
drool a
"Oh."
lot. Huh?
No, he didn't say that.
Okay.
So that would have been more understandable, but he was like, I'm not circumcised, and he's like, and I know, and then was like, and I know a lot of people don't really like that, and they're like kind of freaked out by it, so like if that bothers you, like it's totally okay, and I'll take you back home or whatever. And I just was like, oh, well, I don't really know like anything about that, but I don't really care. But it was
Sure.
kind of wild that there was enough of an issue with that, I guess, to where he was like, well, I gotta tell people, otherwise they just leave.
I think that like there is still enough prejudice around the whole thing where I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's just like I don't know. I think society is still really fricked up, and there's like people that maybe unfortunately that still means a lot to them.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even trying to like say that I agree with that. Like absolutely not. It's more so like yeah, like I can very much understand why they would want to preface. You never know. People could
Well, I
always be weird about the
understand
weirdest.
too where it's like I think like it's okay to have preferences, and if you're like, I don't really like that for whatever reason, that's okay. But I think there is a lot of like misinformation, right? Which might be why someone would sort of go in that direction. Is this a good place for a desk?
When you believe that Dr. Fauci made everyone uncircumcised, okay?
What is that one? What is that one?
I just like it's something about like misinformation and like you know like a lot of misinformation is about what Dr. Fauci said about the coronavirus pandemic.
I see. Okay.
You know, yeah. It's a real long walk
Guys.
to that one. Like,
Guys, I've got to let you know that the reason we have the COVID-19 is because the people who aren't circumcised are carrying it in their foreskin.
oh no.
I'm gonna paint.
Can I say something?
Of course.
Call me when it's 5 skin. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know, when they used to put their commercials on the TV, I thought they were really extreme when they were talking about how it feels to have 5 skin. But like maybe they did have something there with that, you know.
I mean, that's awful because I'm like thinking back at it, but the slogan was like how it feels to chew like 5. It's just a lot for daytime television.
It is. And I don't
Yeah.
think America was ready for it, you know.
No, definitely
They
not.
couldn't even
Definitely
handle
not.
no skin. I'm painting and I'm using the Wazda now, and it goes actually crazy uncontrollable.
Okay. Okay.
You see? It's crazy uncontrollable.
Oh my god. It is plowing through
Yeah.
the squares. Me when I'm at an orgy, but everyone seems kind of like straight edge.
Well, what's that cartoon where everyone's shapes?
I don't know. I don't know if I know.
Where it's like Mrs. Circle is bashful or something. It's that. It's that.
I don't know, but I feel very kindred spirits with Mrs. Circle.
Mrs. Circle is quite bashful. And then the one of them is a grumpy one. He's like a circle or something. I don't know. I don't know who it is. Who the hell is Mr. Men? Mr. Men books. Yeah, those. It's called Mr. Men.
Oh no.
Oh, look at this, and it's got all of the guys. Mr. Happy. Okay. Please tell me I'll post it in our chat thing.
Yeah.
Tag yourself, I guess.
Wow. This is the one where it's like, was this the one where they learned how a government bill works?
Number 21 looking a little sus with it. Because I don't know if that was before or after the mustache was ruled uncool anymore.
There's one named Mrs. Perfect, and I don't know how I feel about that. Seems very, like,
I don't like that they gave...
derogatory to all the other chicks.
I also don't like that they gave number 15 Mr. Jelly sort of a genitalia. What? Someone's saying I'm Mr. Scruffy. Which one's Mr. Scruffy? What number is Mr. Scruffy?
Which one I am?
Oh my god, well, at least they didn't say Mr. Nobody.
I could see me when I'm in Twilight Town. I could see, like, being described or describing you as Mr. Mischief vibes for sure.
Ooh, which number is that?
Mr. Mischief is 36. It's more the name than the aesthetic.
No, I think the aesthetic could go. I think the aesthetic could go. I think you're number 40.
I'm Mr.
I think that one.
When you want to be number 40, but you're actually number 29.
I was thinking that. Or number 18, I think is actually very your vibes, because I did laugh at the last joke you did. For real, not a pity laugh either.
That's great. Mr. 21 would care if someone was circumcised or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm confused as to why some of them get fancy as hell shoes. Mr. Silly, so 10, 16, 31. Yeah. Why do they... What is this sort of classicism with the fancy shoes?
I think this is... Number one, this is the manosphere.
Mr. Tickle is a pervert.
Mr. Tickle?
Yeah. Number one, Mr. Tickle is a pervert.
Oh my god, Mr. Tickle is touching Mr. Greedy. Oh no, he's not.
Looping around to give a smack to Mr. Nosy's arse or something.
I think he's gonna flat Stanley Mr. Nosy's nose.
I think so. Mr. Greedy is shaped like Donald Trump. aptly. How apt is that?
They were very mean to me, you sung and Boba, on their stream. They called me Mr. Greedy.
They called me Mr. Greedy. They said I was shaped like him when he's kind of shaped like a blob from a lava lamp.
This is good. I never watched this growing up, but I don't know. Maybe it would have redefined what masculinity could look like for me.
See, this seems like a thing that would be used as a therapist's office where it says, point to the thing and tell me which guy you are today. And I say, ooh, today I'm 37, I'm Mr. Clever. And they go, I'm reporting you to the police. Mr. Clever has just come back from doing a hate crime somewhere.
Which one is Mr. Clever?
37.
37. Oh, Mr. Clever was there at the January 6th insurrection for
This
sure.
is so true. And Mr. Busy is running there to get to it.
Have you ever done that like sobering thing where it's like you're in therapy and then they pull out a chart and it's just a chart filled with different faces and emotions, and then you have to pick your emotions from there, and it's because like you don't know how to identify the emotions within yourself, so it's actually like a really helpful tool.
I don't think I've had to do that yet, but I have had.
Okay.
Me
neither.
I have had where I'm like talking to my therapist, and she's like, "Well, how do you think that made you feel when you were a child and this thing was happening, right?" And I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I felt anything at that moment. I don't know what it was. Because I've also said, I'm like, I think I'm angry about this thing, but I don't know how to be angry about it because the only examples I have of being angry are quite explosive and not nice and sort of like violent, even when I think about how they show anger on TV. So I don't know what being angry is. So I think I might be. Oh shoot! I just sold the bed. I think I might be getting the Mr. Men poster coming out soon then, if that's a technique that they use.
No, it's tough. I feel like anger is really tough because it's like in a lot of like media, it is portrayed as this like unacceptable emotion. Like it's never okay to be angry. So that's genuinely that's a genuine tough one.
The anger that they have is like they're like, you know, like the guy from Marriage Story where he breaks the plate on the wall. I'm like,
yeah.
I went to a rage room recently. Did I tell you this last time?
Yeah, you told me
and
this,
I was
and it was
like,
just very sweaty.
I don't know how to. I'll just throw this at the wall. I'm gonna do it, and then I throw it, and I'm like, oh, I didn't like that. It kind of didn't feel good, and kind of could have been like, if I thought about it too much, I think it would upset me. So, but it was like, it just was. I don't know. It was like too much to. I didn't want to do it, I guess. I just was like, I don't understand it. What do I do when I'm angry? I don't know.
Fair.
We left the bathroom a mess.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh God, you can see me cleaning it. You can see my ghost cleaning the window. I'm gonna do it.
Wait. Oh shit, the bathroom is still disgusting. Okay.
I was working on it.
I was saying, they shouldn't have given us 3 stars if it. Oh, we even missed whatever we were supposed to. We were supposed to sell a painting or something. Why does that painting kind of look like me? Oh my God.
Johnny loves his new room. He loved it so much. He didn't even notice when his parents left. She killed them.
He was Mr. Messy, but now he's leaving Mr. Happy.
And she's like, and I'm Mr. They've got to have different ones other than that. And why is there no? What are?
Yeah.
Were there girls on there? I didn't even see. Which I'm saying girls in the sort of heteronormative parameters that they've put on this, but I guess everyone is called Mr.
Yeah, it's. I suppose if the show is Mr. Men, it's kind of. I don't know. They've really picked.
Back in my day, before the
their
cartoons went woke.
Yeah.
We had Mr. Uppity and Mr. Tickle.
Mr. Lazy is an American hero.
They removed Mr. Tickle from my favorite show because it's gone woke.
Boba, this was lovely. When you were away from when you were AFK for a second, I was saying to both communities that I think I was being pretty normal. Yeah. Thank you so much for being normal for 3 hours as we flipped houses.
Yeah, we didn't even do our typical things of saying me when all the time. And this time I slipped some questions in there. I might honestly write some down too, because I want to ask questions, but then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna think of a question to ask you, Song, and then you're so quick on your questions, I'm like, I didn't think of a question yet.
Like whenever I do collabs with people, I usually write down a few like I love writing things down to prepare for social interactions.
Yeah.
And people can read into that if they'd like to, but I appreciated all the questions that you asked, and I'm not gonna immediately hang up the call and be like, could you and show my stream how I graphed out every single time I asked you a question versus every single time you asked me a question.
I hope not, because I'll see it and then I'll think, shoot, those numbers are extremely low. And
Oh.
I won't get out of the call and then say, wow, I hope I wasn't annoying and that I didn't take up too much of Yusong's time like I do my therapist.
And I'll say, wow, I hope I wasn't too needy in the way that when I tell a bad joke and you can literally hear the self-esteem exiting my body, like hopefully that wasn't too much of a burden, and Boba didn't feel like they had to, they weren't in charge of that entirely.
No. And I of course won't hang up and think, oh, I hope Yusong didn't know how much I was drooling while I was speaking.
Okay, well, there's nothing left to do but hang up the call and not immediately tune into each other's streams.
No, of course not.
Okay.
Have a lovely rest of your day, evening.
Lovely time. Have a lovely time. Thank you so much for doing this.
Yes, of course. And see you next time soon, I hope.
See you next time.
As it was an enjoyable
absolutely.
experience we both had.
Extremely enjoyable. Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Add new window capture. Select window to capture.
Desktop capture. No, that's me, and I look crazy.
And then do one of these. Do one of these. Change to my camera real quick because why is there no sound?
We're being perceived.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay. I'm gonna. I'm just gonna close it. Because we don't need to know.
It's true. It's better for things to be left unsaid. And we don't have to know. But just in case there was anything that I missed in the moment that I closed the stream.
I'm not gonna go back into the VOD, but can I just say something? Real quick? Can you believe how many questions I was asking?
No! I asked questions too! How many did I ask? I tried. Did you see the cogs turning in my brain to be like, I'm gonna ask a question now and it's gonna be a good one. And then Yusong just does it first because Yusong's just better at asking questions than I am. I tried. Also, I saw... Where was this? Someone on here. Where was it? Hello from Sweden. Hello! I hope you have a nice time in Sweden. He's great at asking questions. It's true. I need to write some questions down next time, I think. Just quick-witted with it. There was like some... Just saying. I think if you were a rude guy today in the chat, maybe you got a warning. Also, I did ban someone today for just being extremely strange. So don't do that, because it's... First of all, it harshes my vibe badly, and it's fucking weird. And then also, I did see someone getting told off for, like, shipping IRL people, and, like, my first instinct is to not want to be too harsh on people, but also at the same time, I think sometimes that is necessary, and, like, don't do that, because it's very uncomfortable, and I think, like, you can be like, wow, these two are great friends and they work well together. But, like, when it comes to, like, real people, like, that is not a thing to do. and it's not a thing to double down about either, especially in like with streaming. And like same thing, like I know people have done that for like a long time with Game Grumps, or even with like Yogg's people and stuff. And like maybe some streamers or content creators don't mind it and they'll have said so or something. But like when it's real people, that's so strange because it's just uncomfortable, and it like it's just, I think it's just weird. Like, don't do that. And don't put your like feelings or projections or something onto someone else about that. Like, it's strange. And then like I feel like that's quite disrespectful to those people's friendship. And also like if they have partners IRL and things like that too. It's just strange. Don't do that. It's weird. Don't do that. And like it's okay to be like, oops, I was wrong, you know. And it's fine. Like not everybody's gonna not everyone's gonna know that that's a weird thing to do. And it's okay to make mistakes, but yeah, just don't do that. It is just weird. You're fun to watch today. Thank you. It's always fun with you, Song. I think we'll probably do something again next week or something. The Cats musical stuff was amazing. I think that was so funny. And finally, someone who understands the importance of the Cats musical the way that I do. Let me see who's streaming. Maybe I send you... Do you want to go to Ratboy's house? He's playing Leagues of Legends, and I don't know if it's... Leagues of Legends has released a classic mode, which I think is like old Leagues of Legends, which is kind of an interesting thing to do. I'm glad if you enjoyed the stream, and that you like the Boba Yusong streams in a normal, not weird way too. That's excellent. And if you like them in a weird way, as in the weird way is like, wow, the platonic chemistry and the weird shit that these two people say is really fun, that's cool with me. And thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting amongst yourselves too when when mommy's at work and you have to entertain yourselves a little bit. Thanks for doing that. And also, I admitted some things because it's safe. What a safe place. The Cats musical friend group that I've got with just me and one other person. But it was very fun. Also, thank you, This Is Beans, for the 9 months. Bjorn, thank you for the bits. If you guys didn't check out Get Gianni, you need to. Exunique, thank you for the bits. K Really, thank you for the 29 months. Blobby Boo, Crazy Matt, Connor, thank you so much. Megatron, and then I'll draw the winner for the painting today, tonight, or tomorrow, but I'll announce it in the Discord. Thank you. I love you. Bye 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 bye. Tommy! Thanks for the 67 months.